Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cuffing the Dip coming at you guys with another one, guys. How is everybody feeling today? Hopefully, you guys are great. I am feeling good myself, guys. Let's see what we got in here. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? Sean, what's up, Sean? Ashley, what's going on? Ashley, how you feeling today? Fake news, what's up? What's up? Lupe, what's up, man? Raw, what's going on? And who else we got in here? Who else we got in here? Pointer Home Inspections. What's going on? Courtney. What's going on, Courtney? Okay, we got Sharice. What's going on, Sharice? How you feeling today? Arthur, what's up? What's up? How is everybody feeling today? And of course, you guys know I have my co-host in here, guys. And what is trying to say? Time for the good news and take off time. Is it take off time? Is it that time? Well, let's bring my co-host in and see if we can take off together. What's going on? Just a man 04. How you feeling today, man?
What's up, brother? How are you doing? Wolfpack chat. How are we doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing?
You already know I'm doing quite fabulous, sir. The chart is reflecting on me doing fabulous, I'm guessing.
There you go. There you go. I'm glad you are feeling better. And I got a little more energy with this good news, hopefully, that we get tonight.
Yeah, hopefully, right? You know.
Yes, sir. Let's see who we got in the chat. We're going to start right here. That looks good. Fake news. What's good? Ashley 90210. What is up? Lupe Chavarria. What's good? Raw 2013. What's up? Let's go. Sean, how are you doing? Cuff is coughing in the back. At least I got an intro in tonight, right? There we go. That's plus. We're already better off. We're already starting off smoother than last night, I guess you could say. Courtney, what's good, brother? Sharice, how we doing? Richard G, Marky Mark, what's good? Arthur, what's up? Armando, Seda Tech, what's good? How are you doing? Chris Moody, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness, I feel like I might have gone too far. All things crypto, what's good? Crypto Maniac, how you doing? Hollywood Air HVAC, what is up? What is up? There we go, back to the bottom. Boom, made it. DJ Lando, good day, mate. So what's up, brother? How's your day been so far?
Eventful. Let's say that.
All right.
Let's definitely say eventful.
That's what I like to hear. A good eventful.
I'm literally on the fence about it. I'm still thinking about the answer to that. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. What's going on, Fistful? Still, how you feeling today, man?
That's what's up. Craig, what's good, brother?
Yeah, Big Craig.
Yes, sir. Big oil.
Craig in the building. What's going on, Big Craig? Man, so everybody is pretty much awaiting the same information, right? What
yes,
is
sir.
Russ talking about? Everybody wants to know. And in the meantime, anybody got any ideas of what may be going on?
You know, I honestly have no idea, but I'm really not sure. I'm kind of done speculating and guessing. I'm just ready for things to start happening.
I know, right?
I'm excited. I'm excited to hear whatever it is, but I got like guessing. I'm kind of done guessing. I think I'm guessed out at the moment.
Oh, you're fresh out of those, huh? Okay.
I've heard some rumors around the internets and around YouTube, but again, they're just rumors and things that I've heard. No actual evidence or hard facts.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that'll be settled in a bit, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He did tweet earlier that they were fixing up a press release and getting one signature, and they were ready to rock and roll. Craig coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Hope y'all are doing fine. Eventful is never a good thing.
Well, eventful's fun. I always like fun things.
Right.
Just depends on
Depends on
how
what kind
fun
of
and
events.
eventful it is. So just depends. Okay, so
Snowmasters,
Visa partnership
maybe Visa partnership. That'd be cool.
might have to do with a government contract. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Exactly. Definitely gotta. This one you gotta wait a little bit and kind of see what's going to unfold because of course if they don't sign everything it's gonna be some issues legally, so they have to have everything signed and prepared so that they can have everything in a row that they're supposed to. Then release the information.
Yes, sir. You just gotta make sure it's all done right, all done by the book, and all done properly. So, I mean, if it takes a few more minutes, okay, we'll survive.
Most definitely. I know I got more time to wait, dude. We waited all of this time, and to my knowledge, we still have the Saitama plus whatever announcement this is. Uh, I don't know about a Super Bowl ad, RD, just because the Super Bowl is the ad itself will be a little bit far out from now.
Right. I mean, that's cool and all, but like that doesn't really do much for like today. But I mean, I want a Super Bowl ad. I think that would be extremely awesome to have a Saitama Super Bowl ad.
I feel like at some point there might be some talks to that once it gets a little bit closer.
Oh, for sure.
Gets a little bit closer, you know what I mean? Mm.
Sean said, announcement tonight, then Cider Mask, then another thing this weekend too. Very well possible. Very well possible. Mike Powell said, Jack Dorsey needs a job. Welcome to Saitama. Joking, but that would be cool. I mean, who else? What better name to jump on and be a part of the team? That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, that's interesting. Definitely nice to hear.
ZG, what's good, man?
Oh yeah, that was the nickname we gave him. Had a long discussion about it. What's going on, my
Is
brother?
that the one? Is that the one we stuck with, or is it? Did we go with like Jixer or something?
No, well, you can't call him Jixer, and it's clearly not a Jixer. So
Oh, see, that's why I thought we went with ZG.
yeah, ZG is just fine. Okay, MLB partnership possibly. Okay, so people got some random ideas flowing around. They got the juices flowing, trying to see what people are thinking.
Oz, how you doing? Wade W. Yeah, I don't be scared though by the word connect. All you do is paste your wallet address. Yeah, true. Doc Hughes, what's up? How are
Yeah, a
you
lot of
doing?
people don't want to connect their wallet to things, and that'll make them a lot more comfortable using the process. I feel like not having to physically connect your wallet. Definitely, not having to connect your wallet on there would definitely be a benefit to some people.
Miss Wendy, how are you doing? Miss Wendy Pitts.
What's going on, Miss?
Lovely lady.
We got 263,193. Okay. Not bad.
Not too shabby at all. Before all of that before our utility.
I
John, yeah,
swear.
there's true. Lots of toxic floating around Hollywood. Hollywood. Hope we are careful who we get in. Yeah, most definitely.
Dude, like my mouse is skipping the middle screen. Like it's going from this screen to the next. Apparently, I got it on Super Mouse, and like it just like glides past the next screen. Bruh. If you guys hear a loud noise in a couple seconds, it's me throwing my mouse against the wall. Okay, never mind. It figured his life out.
Having issues with that mouse, huh? Man.
Yeah, bro. Like it was literally going past everything that I wanted to click on, and I'm like, okay, so you're just gonna just go directly past that. Got it. Got it.
Sean, we all are on pin. We are all on pins and needles tonight. Very, very true. We're just kind of waiting in anticipation. Really, just kind of hoping.
Mm. Hoping then, you know what I mean? Just anticipating on, what exactly the news can be. We definitely know it's going to be coming out tonight. But just curious as to what people thought the news was possibly. I know I saw a couple people saying things on your show. One of them, I was actually like, this guy might be on or something, but I'm not gonna mention which one. But there were a couple different guests out there that weren't too bad.
Yeah, we had fun guesstimating earlier. Who might possibly be. Wait, W, mind blowing as the legal tender for a country or some outer space stuff.
Hmm.
Hi, girlfriend.
Okay.
But yeah, I just I keep retweet or refreshing the Russ's page in hopes and anticipation of something popping off.
Oh my god, you and probably like 2,000 other different people that
Oh,
are
I guess I
just
don't have to since we got chat here. They'll probably tell us when like they always do.
yeah. There's that portion. Then got a little extra help out also. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, just a little bit more ammunition, my brother.
Hey, anytime you can have ammunition, that's good stuff.
Intriguing. But what
Maybe
that
they
make
bought
us
the name to a ballpark. Huh.
we
What
might
was
say
the
international press.
do
Yeah,
what?
win of it. No, I said I thought Mike said internationally they would know about us after that move. What's going on, crypto nerd? How you feeling? But to my knowledge, that's what I thought that was the case.
Huh.
National national press would have one of this one. And definitely, and thank you, Oz. What's going on, Oz? Smash that like button for me, please. And thank you. I will greatly appreciate it.
Most definitely. MK, no updates yet. We are kind of just hanging out, waiting till we hear it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple messages like that. Justin, you're the only one that actually reads those.
It was on my chat and just popped up. Sorry.
Yeah,
Just happened to glance over and see it.
I scrolled past that like 8 times. Like, if you keep asking that, it's like, man, if we have updates, we will provide you with the updates in a timely fashion, not when
Oh,
you
facts.
ask within the chat. You know what I mean? It's kind of a patience factor. You're not gonna badger us into the information, you guys. You know what I mean? Like you gotta still wait. You gotta chill for a second. Go ahead, whoosah, breathe. There's a lot of people that are way too tense. It's good information, guys. If anything, we should be happy, relaxed, and kind of, you know what I mean, just patient as far as like until the information does come. I know there are a lot of people here specifically just to hear that information, and if that's the case, I do apologize for it not coming to you in a timely manner, but requires patience. Sorry about that.
When we get it, you will have it. That much I can promise you.
Well, no, it was we already know it, but it's just a matter of actually being able to release information because we're the cool kids. No, I'm just messing with you. No, seriously, definitely, there won't be any announcements before any legal situations are taken care of. So if everything on that front end is not taken care of, then we're definitely not going to be able to release anything, endorse anything. So, but he was. I do appreciate Russ for keeping us in tune with you know what I mean, like what's going on, because he could have just kind of had us in the dark for a little bit and been like, okay, I'm not gonna make an announcement until I got everything in a row. But at least you guys know that there was literally just one more signature waiting for something, and then from there we can transition and man, go to the moon from there. And of course, sometimes, you know, people will get to spam and stuff, you know what I mean, and they're just like, man, info now, info now. It doesn't always work like that. I wish it did though. I wish we could just come on like, yeah, the president signed on. There's three more people we signed on. They're gonna buy $1 million. All right, you guys have a nice day, and then get out of here.
Boom. Clip it. Start doing YouTube shorts.
Got only two LLCs. Safe Moon and Saitama.
Is that the only two LLCs at the moment? I've heard. I think there's a few others trying or in the process of, but Lupe Chavarria says, "I don't know. I appreciate you guys getting us the info as it comes, while I lose Rocket League." You're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Did you ever get into Rocket League, Cuff? Omar says they want that checkmate all altcoins, so they signed Rick Ashley. Did some homework on crypto and NFTs today and saw Decentral Miami conference taking place tomorrow and Wednesday. Have you guys seen that? Huh. Decentral and Miami conference. I have not.
Nope. That one I did not see. That's definitely a little bit different.
Jeremy sees Saitama Arena in Rocket League. That'll be dope.
What's going on, Saitama Shane? What's going on?
What's up, brother? Mr. Shane. I'm just glad I said it right that time. I was really in my mind. I was like, don't say Sean, don't say Sean, don't say Sean. And I almost said it.
Yeah, I think you just Alexa apparently likes the accents you use. Say Lupe.
Yeah, I definitely like saying Lupe's Lupe Chavarria.
Realm of Crypto, what's going on? How you feeling? What's going on? What's going on, Tyler?
Jade Tama, how are you doing? He didn't ruin your name. I'm just dyslexic and have a hard time saying them in between and knowing the difference. What happens is most of the time is I know what the word, like I'm like, all right, it's Sean. Don't say Shane. Don't say Shane. And then I end up saying Shane. Or it's like, all right, it's like Thomas Sean. I appreciate. See right there, it's like Thomas Shane. Where I'm like, don't say Sean. Don't say Sean. And then
dude, I think at one point you said the wrong name. What was it? What name was it that you said wrong 18 times? Was that the name?
No, it was like Thomas, but it was like Thompson or
Yeah, it was.
I kept messing
You
up.
were reading it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, he's reading this and saying this now. So
Yeah, I was struggling that day, but I got my bang in me, so we're happy and we're rocking and rolling.
what's going on, Stoner J? What's going on, man?
Adam Hollingsworth, what's up, Cuff and Justin? How you doing, brother?
I love the messages like this. I think everybody pretty much feels the same way, man. Like nobody likes the wait, but the wait is just part of the game, pretty much. You gotta wait for your bag, the girl. You gotta wait for information. You gotta wait. Then you gotta wait.
Solomon, what's up? Good night to all you guys in the best channel, man. Good night, man. Realm of Crypto says LLCs are okay, but these cryptos gotta get on the C Corporation, another whole level of and monster.
Look, now you got people wanting to change their names. You gotta fix this, Justin.
No, don't change your name. Don't change your name. It's on me. I
It's
got to control.
even if I no, look, it's like even if I don't change my name, Justin's still gonna get it wrong. So
Nope,
like,
it's on me. I got to be able to control my my dyslexia and and say it right. I'll get it right one of these days. I promise. Don't change your name. I enjoy a challenge.
Out of nowhere, it's literally Saitama Shine too. He can say this one.
Oh man, Saitama. Just call you Junior.
Yeah, man. It's all Justin's fault.
Usually is. Miami is giving their citizens Bitcoin yield from Miami Coin.
Interesting. Something to look into. Yeah, that's all you can say about Justin. I don't know what's going on with that. Justin, just don't call me Roberta. Oh my god.
Got you, Roberto.
Lord. As Justin has been ruining names.
Everybody's names. Killing it.
Ladies, who do Jay Brules? I was thinking to myself, like, what other name did he destroy?
Jay Brules.
Yep, Brules. Jay Brules, everyone. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's actually Vern's son, who is a YouTuber as well.
Yep, Jay Brules. Do you mind spelling that for everybody? Since this is my first time spelling Jay Brules.
So you can spell it JB Rules, RULEZ.
Oh my god!
But when you put it all together, it looks like Jay Brules when you're reading it really fast in chat.
Is there a Aaron here?
Ja.
Sir, it's Aaron. Stop playing with me. Your name was Aaron. I actually like that one. Justin ruins the names like Mike is. Oh yeah, yeah. So hopefully, I would like to. You know what? Nope. I was going to say I would like to be around some penguins by Mike, but I don't know how he feels about penguins at this time. So we'll leave that on the fence. I told Mike, I was a Penguin fan beforehand, but hearing how they assaulted Mike and how nice he is, I just know that I don't stand a chance trying to pet one of them. So
Yeah, I'm good on trying to pet like wild and things that like aren't normally kept in cages or like enclosures.
yeah, I think a lot of states are gonna start doing that. Honestly,
Omar said I asked Donald to make a penguin NFT, so hopefully he does that. Yeah, I saw that in the chat last night where you were asking him to make a Michael Thompson.
but how do you make that? Like, just honestly, tell me the truth. So, what do you make it? Just Mike running from penguins, or like him reaching in and smiling, and then the penguin like moving, doing like a
Ooh,
bob?
you know the girl that's got like the ice cream cone, the meme where they make her run like she's running away from something,
Oh wow,
and then you
yeah,
put
no,
Michael's face on it, and then penguins behind him.
oh wow, wow.
See, I can make NFTs. See, I can do this.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I don't know if you got it.
Yeah, at all. Michael would sue me for like what's that, name, image, and likeness? He'd be like, yeah, nah.
Okay, that's a high yield right there.
Yeah, Omar, we'll definitely leave the NFT making to Donald.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
I'll,
I'm
I'll
definitely
stick
not gonna
to
trust somebody who can't say Shane.
yeah, I'll stick to butchering names, and we'll let him continue to smash out those NFTs.
That's gonna be one of my interview things. Can you say he's three names? It's gonna be Sean, Shane, and like I don't know. It's gonna be another S name, but I just gotta make sure you can say all these names.
You spell Sean? Do you spell Sean
Right,
like
right.
with a SEAN? Sean. You know, there's different ways of spelling it and stuff. There you go, Sean. You see that one? Make it, say those four names right there. There's your test for when you bring people on cuffing.
Yeah, I'm already going through a checklist in my head right now. Let me. Something else I want.
Realm of Crypto. I'm thinking of making some brand NFTs. I know some good NFT creators. There you
Okay.
go. If you need another one, I hope you reach out to Donald Thompson, Donald Thomas. He does fantastic.
What's his name again?
Donald Thomas.
You sure?
I'm fairly certain. Man, you're making me question every dang thing. Now you're gonna make me question every name. Oh dang, I hate you sometimes.
Especially names with that th, you have been destroyed. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, his name is now forever now just Donald T.
Yeah, Donald is definitely a bomb. Yeah, you were calling him Donald T for a while. I didn't know it was because you were scared of his last name.
I didn't either.
Man, what's going on, Chris Miller? What's going on?
Sean, the Cowboys win a championship game and you get me a hat, I'll wear it.
I might wear a hat myself if they win. I have nothing against the Cowboys. See, I'm one of those people. I'm not really I don't have a diehard football team that I mess with, but A lot of people do.
See, I grew up when the Cowboys were fantastic and winning a lot of championships and winning a lot of football games. But unfortunately, I was like 12, so I don't have a whole lot to hold on to anymore.
Okay. Got to get you out there, man.
Oh, I still ride or die. I still bleed blue and silver. We just need to win a few more ball games in one season.
In one season, I like how you see that almost went over my head until it simmered down there. So that
you repeated in your head. He said what?
Right. It's just I repeated the whole sentence. It's definitely sat there.
This Saitama, bro. Hey, just so you know, Des still caught it. I don't care what you say. Should have went to the Super Bowl that year, but John, yes,
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith was a machine. That is facts.
Yeah, that was real. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Browns are not bad.
See, I don't like the Browns just because they have so many Oklahoma players, and see, I'm a Texas fan, so I absolutely can't stand Oklahoma, and I can't stand Baker Mayfield. So yeah, not a Cleveland Brown fan.
I mean, well, he's that's kind of a hating thing to say, man. He's actually pretty good, man.
Is he?
That voice
Is he though?
Oh my God! Look. Ask Wendy.
Wendy, I'll pray for you tonight.
Oh wow! Coming from a true blue Cowboys fan.
And that's more of a Longhorn fan, not so much even a Cowboy fan. Being a Longhorns in Oklahoma and Texas, that rivalry is deep rooted, and it is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, Randolph, I try not to. So we just keep going. There you go. Dog pound back in the day at Municipal Stadium.
Something to think about.
But how many? Like, name one person. Name a Cowboy from OU. I honestly can't off the top of my head. So I'm okay with that.
Why? Because you can't name one?
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes. No, I can't name a single OU player that's on the Cowboys. I can name a lot of the Cowboys, just none of them that are OU players. I don't think that we have any. Actually, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Aikman was definitely he was about 10 years before his time. Yeah, he came like 10 years too early. Troy Aikman in this decade, this era of football, man, he would tear it up. But back then he had Emmitt Smith and that offensive line, so they just ran the football down people's throat.
Yeah.
It's all good, Richard.
What? I'm so confused. I'm a terrible football player. Fan, love interceptions. I don't care what team's playing. What?
She just like turnovers. That's awesome. Any picks, she is down for.
Oh my God. Like
when did she goes last night's Browns game? What? 5 interceptions? So exciting. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, babe. We won't talk about Lincoln Riley. I don't want it. You know, that's it might be a touchy subject for OU fans today. So.
And in the meantime, in between time, ladies and gentlemen, we have our other brother in the backstage area here. I will be bringing in, guys. letting him adjust his camera. All right, and I guess you guys already know who it is, guys. My main man, Justice main man, Michael's main man. You know what I mean? All the homies. I'm just playing with you. But of course, my big brother, man. Let's go ahead and break him out. Big Vern, how you feeling today, man?
Tired,
You sleepy, man? You need some milk.
bro. Milk. Shoot, give me goddamn IV.
Randolph, I wasn't going to say nothing, but yes, C.D. Lamb, Neville Gallimore. Yeah, I know.
Let's see. What's good, Wendy? That was terrible. She said she just like watching the interceptions. I
You
can't.
saw that?
Throw Wendy
I was
out.
thinking about that.
What's going on, Alexa? What's up, Sean? What's up, Saitama, bro? What's the news? Oh, just wait, buddy. What's up, Omar? Mr. Harrison, how are you, sir? Ashley. Ashley. 90210. We got to talk. What's up, Upgrade 818? I can't watch with my bros. Chief versus Cowboys. They want to kick my. Yeah. What's good, Wolf and Oz? I'm chilling, man. Nothing going on, bro. What's up, say Thomas Shane? What's up, McGuire? What's up, John? Man, yeah, John. I have some. I'm out to. John, he be throwing a lot of stuff, but be making a lot of sense. But I just don't have the time in the day to just take it all in. I'm gonna have to throw some to my brother, Cuffin. The dip.
Indeed.
Keith Jackson was a sooner and played for Dallas. How could you forget about that beast?
We're talking about there's been Sooner players that played for the Cowboys, but we're talking about like right now. And yes, C.D. Lamb, like
What's
arguably
up,
the number
Measy
one
F?
receiver in
What
the
up,
game.
Measy?
What's up, Lay? How are you this evening?
Lay in the building. What up, though? What's
What's
going
up, brother?
on?
What's up, Nelson? Big Nelson's in the goddamn house.
Well, I scrolled past. No, yeah.
Where's Nelson? I didn't see Nelson either.
Saitama de 17 de agosto qui comprado. No, yeah, let me stop. I can't.
Oh, there
I'm
it is.
trying
What
to
up,
see what I
Nelson?
can.
What up, man?
Yeah, I already said that. You kind of late.
No, I was looking for the actual message. I didn't see it. I'm like, man, what you
Yeah,
got?
I
You on
scrolled.
the
You
YouTube
need to get
view?
on your job, bro.
I scrolled up.
You on the
Maybe I
YouTube
missed
view,
it.
aren't
You need to get on your job, man.
you? Didn't answer the question. Are you on the YouTube view? Because if so, you see it before us. I'm on the StreamYard view.
Well, you need to on your other screen put it on YouTube.
So you want me to look at y'all in a delay?
Yes.
No.
No, I just have it on pause and have the chat going, or you can just close it out and just have the chat going.
No, because no, if I have it on the YouTube window, it literally plays y'all in a delay. That's horrible. So
No, I'm saying never mind. You don't get nothing. Never mind.
no, I didn't get that.
Pause the video and then just watch chat.
I should pay.
Yeah,
I should make people pay me
see
for
y'all. I want to
for
see
it.
y'all reactions when I say stuff, like how Vern's blue right now. That I understand him, but won't admit that I understand him. I need to be able to see that. I can't see that if I'm looking at that chat.
That's never mind. This guy.
Barry Switzer, yeah, he had some Oklahoma ties as well, and y'all are all over the Oklahoma stuff. My goodness. My question is: do y'all actually know all of that stuff, or did y'all just go Google it?
Well, Justin, you're only supposed to be stating facts. So you gotta get me. You're gonna get fact checked, man. Somebody over here knew all the Oklahoma people, like how to list.
It's hard, isn't it, Vern? I missed that joke. What happened? that coach. Still set out to be a summer interim coach. Just the man, Justin.
What is up, Lay? How you doing, sir?
At 12-2, guys. If you did not know that at the
Man, why every time I come on your camera's off?
Hey, why every time I come on, you're Vern. No, I'm just messing with you. Nah, I told you while I've been under the weather, mate. I've been exercising that picture you gave me because it looks nasty and it's less sweaty.
How you doing, Justin?
By the way,
how you doing, Justin?
I'm doing well, man. How are you doing?
Doing excellent.
That's what's up.
John says you're holding secrets.
Hold on, what secrets? You're my little secret.
I was thinking another secret song, but I don't think it goes very well.
Well, please don't put
Please.
that out there then.
I don't know what song he was gonna sing, but the way that you said that.
Actually, what is it, bro?
Secret lover. That's the only other secret song I could think of that quick.
Secret lover?
Yeah, but that's why I didn't say it. You asked me to sing it. I wasn't even going to sing
it. So I have all rights to be skeptical.
I need you to have several seeds.
Man, I said I wasn't going to say it. I said it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
apply. And then you asked me to sing it too.
God dang man. Oh my gosh. Ryan, come visit us in Texas. I don't know, Alexa. I don't know.
I told you it doesn't apply.
I got so many one-liners, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cuff, just be quiet.
I ain't even say nothing.
Sean, all right. You know what, Sean? Let me go ahead and give you a little relaxation. Oh yeah. Just go in the back real quick.
What? Because he said you like the stockyards?
He said something else. Oh, see, Cuff's not doing his job as usual. Not pulling up the chats.
Oh yeah, wow.
Can you take charge or something? Can you
Hey Cuff, we got mom in law in the building. How you doing?
Oh, yeah,
how you doing?
Man, how you doing, bro?
How you doing? I don't know how y'all's is popping up so much faster, but excuse me.
Bro, I don't know. You got that Cricket, what is it? The Cricket Wi-Fi? What is it?
Oh, Comcast, the same you got.
Nope, I got Xfinity.
Maybe people see it's people like you.
See that your Wi-Fi so bad it make you just draw, bro.
Yeah.
Point of home inspections was good.
That's why your Wi-Fi got your forehead looking dull today. Normally it looks shiny.
Well, how about you put your little sickly stuff on live then? See how you look right now.
First of all, we wasn't talking about me, Vern. We was talking about you.
Oh,
Justin did a comb over.
Be quiet, stuffy bear.
That's because your mustache too thick. You always sound stuffy.
I know you ain't talking about it. Your mustache was all thick before the. See,
it was.
That's
though,
what I'm talking about, bro.
Doing too much.
Getting stuff.
That's I saved you down though, so we don't have.
I'm not gonna argue with you on live today, bro. I told my mom I'm not gonna argue with you today.
Oh yeah, so you had told your mom. Did you tell her I said hi?
No, because I told her you said you don't like her, and she was like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know, Mom. You from Chicago? I don't know you."
I don't have time for this. Somebody fight. Hey, Justin, can you tell Vern he doing too much, and I need to meet him in the back. Just tell him he can have a meet.
Well, hey Vern, Cuff said you're doing too much, and you need to meet him in the back.
Well, yeah, Cuff, he can text me, or he can rip up the contract. Either or.
Hey, Cuff, rip it up. Vern said you ain't you a B, you can go rot in a trash can for all he cares about that contract, but he said no.
Word, okay.
That's how people be delivering messages, and then you wonder why you get in the fight for no reason. Somebody done stole on you because he done delivered the message wrong. crazy.
Oh
man.
man.
You know, people done died like that before by the wrong. Oh man, I thought he said that. What do you mean? He's gone now.
Yeah, you can't interpret it sometimes.
Man. What's going on, Doc? How are you doing tonight? Barry Sanders, what's going on? Are you from Detroit?
John Dillinger said, "Just to think,
Nah,
right now
bro.
is
Hey,
the
first of
last
all,
time."
hold on, Justin, man. Please pull up the man with the new name, brand new, with the same picture. If you're gonna change your name, at least change your picture, bro. Come on, man. I know you have more class than that. You got one of the best beards on the chat too, and you're gonna come on here and half step like that. I'm doing fine, by the way. See that, Cuff?
Yeah, you got one of the best beards in the chat. So he's gonna overlook my beard, huh? Okay.
Oh, well, look, what? Your
Well,
beard?
it does look better than yours. You need to trim yours down a little bit further from your nose.
I don't know that yours is actually qualified as a beard.
I know. What is he
I didn't
talking
even know
about?
that you was qualified for this conversation. I had looked just past you to go to Vern.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. I must have not heard
He
you say my
overtime
beard.
hating tonight, Justin. He overtime hating.
You can tell he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or he's just sicky. He's just he's like
Yeah,
that right
right.
now. Whiny Cuff.
Mm.
Yeah, this guy over here with like 13 hairs on his chin. I got a beard.
I know. I got a beard. Look, y'all, man, get out of here.
Okay. Y'all, if you guys, you know what I mean, want to be jealous about it. Some of y'all couldn't probably pull off the chin strap look. Okay.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I could, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, you can't do just. Nah, you couldn't do it. You need that. You need the sides, man.
On the weekends in the Air Force, that's all I used to rock. Facts. Or goatee.
Look at the pictures.
Omar said, beardless guy grading beards.
I know, man. Golly. Go get that. You can't even grow a beard because you're sick anyway.
Look, this is who y'all talking about. He has less of a beard than me. So y'all gonna take this comment from.
Yeah, because he's actually speaking facts. A guy with a half a goatee want to talk about a beard.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
My stuff got trimmed down a little bit.
Oh man. Florida obsessed. Are we still talking about Saitama? No, we're talking about the lack of beard by the guy up north.
Florida obsessed. You just came in at a bad time.
Wow, of course. The bad time is usually as soon as Vern first gets in. He lets all his hate out. Then we usually get to talk about the topic.
Wow.
That's if we go on schedule.
Hey, I got people texting me, cop and please when I timed them out. Don't text me. Just relax. That's it.
Take
just
that time to reflect.
Yeah, time for reflections.
Relax.
Go get a drink. Stop texting me.
So that. But other than that, Peter with the levels. I love it.
Yeah, Cuff, you might be at the goddamn threat con level in a minute.
Nah,
keep up with the beard hate.
Defcon, but it's okay.
My wife likes a smooth face.
Who?
I know I couldn't be. Yeah, if a woman don't like a beard, then just keep going past me. If I was single, but I'm not. But yeah, if you don't like, I mean, how you gonna tell somebody? Yeah, I want you not to grow a beard. Well, this is my look. Well, I want you to know. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I guess if you furry, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to it, I feel like. Most definitely.
I don't care. You ain't a girl, so I don't care about your opinion there, buddy, when it comes to that.
Oh, well, why, of course.
Hey, Justin, do you know if the partridge is in a pear tree?
Did you just ask me if the partridge is in the pear tree?
Yes.
I believe so. And a partridge in a pear, yeah, pear tree.
Yeah, that's basically the what we was talking about so far: beards, penguins, foreheads, whales jumping, and price prediction for Bud.
Why'd you have to put the whale jumping in there?
I didn't. Wow. Yeah, I don't even think we spoke about that.
We did.
He literally just bought the wheels jumping part up.
You probably texted him and told him to put that in the chat. You're not slick, bro. I know you're the games.
They're talking about my beard. They're talking about my beard again, man.
Yeah.
Throw that whale
Yeah.
comment out.
Throw that whale comment out for me, man. You know I got you, my guy.
Hey, that was off cue. I didn't
My
add that.
brother. I can hear him now in the chat. My brother on the text message. BRRROOOTHER.
Nah. I don't even think I'll put all those O's in there. I think it's still spelled regular.
You'd probably be like, hee.
No, I think it would definitely still be regular. What was I about to say though? So, how do you guys feel about today's price action?
Oh man, it's stabilizing at a higher level. Thank you. That's even better. So when it goes on a technical breakout, is it going to be even sweeter? Sound like Justin, huh? Hey, everybody, it's just the man, and I got 4 things you never live without. That's food, water, and sleep. And wait a minute, let me think about the 4th one.
Wow.
And while you're waiting on him to think about it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Can't stand him. Anybody got any questions? Except like not the corny ones, like, hey, what's your price prediction for tomorrow?
Yeah, not that one. Or what is the news? Because you're gonna find that out soon.
Hey, Richard G said, I wonder if my monitor warranty covers damage from coffee being spit on it. The whale jumping comments just made me shoot coffee out my nose all over my screen. God dang, Richard.
Oh man,
came out the blowhole.
Yeah, just I
so
mean,
you know the
that's what
proper
Cuff,
term.
that's what Cuff said about our homie. He basically put me in there too. You can huff and puff all you want there, big bad wolf.
Be careful, you might blow one of those beard hairs out.
I said that I have not traveled. I have not traveled myself, so I did not know, you know what I mean, if that was a thing or not.
Rated R. He said, Randolph, what's up, Hemi? What? Okay, you cleaned it up. Rated R, where you from? And why is your name Rated R, sir?
What's going on, Queen J?
Hello, Queen J. How are you today? Seem like you're new too. How are you? And where are you from? I mean, don't tell me your whole, Yeah, I live on 66. I'm like, oh no. We have 133 people watching. If you have not, let me see if I did it. Yeah, I did it. We got 137 people watching. We only have 81 likes. Can you please hit that like button? And if you would love to, please share.
And while you're hitting that like button,
Vegas,
don't
nice.
forget
It was just out there.
We are co-streaming this event. If you would jump over to Just a Man 04, hit that like button as well.
Bro. I'm trying to talk to the chat. Here you go, plug it.
If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. You were talking about hitting the like buttons and subscribes. I was trying to jump in while you were there. And then
Queen J, did you know about the launch that just happened? Or are you that new to Saitama? I'm just asking. Good evening, Miss J. How are you doing? Really?
Miss J, what's up?
You didn't know about that? Yeah, we just had one. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so you hip. That's good. Welcome. Hello, it's Kevin the Dip. Harbor City, Cali. Nice. Man, I was out there for like 20-something years out in Cali. Southern part, though. Suspense is killing me. Middle of the day in Australia and at work just refreshing Twitters. Surely going to get fired, so it sure be worth it. Let's go.
That's critical.
What's up, Courtney? What's up, Nicole? Say to Mark. Man, I like Marky Mark better, man. What does this say to Mark, bro?
I still call him Marky Mark.
Yeah, man. What? Just explain the name change for me, bro, and I'll let it go. Or people is like, good vibrations. Come on. What they doing?
That somebody took one of his marks.
They just took it from him.
Yeah.
Cease and desist.
He forgot to lock it up outside.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff out there in those
Light is
streets.
bothering my eyes, bro.
Nicole Allen said, I fell asleep waiting. What just happened? Still waiting. But somebody stole one of Marky Mark's marks.
Oh yeah, did he respond yet?
No.
Dang, Marky Mark, you not gonna respond to me, bro? What's going on, gentlemen? When the Seder tour comes to Miami, we'd sure like to meet the both of you. Dang, wait a minute. So there's 3 people on the panel.
It's
Robert 20. So who is left out so we can laugh at them? And it better not be me. Vern thought I tested out to be fair. I think I'm gonna change it. Hell yeah, bro. That's
he's,
like
he's
if I
probably
meet
talking
you
about
and be
me and
like,
you, Vern,
hey,
since
what's
Cuff's
up?
got his
Oh,
camera
say
on.
the Mark. No, bro, it's Marky Mark, bro. That's your name for Netflix
Yeah, Marky Mark, please change it back.
or whatever documentary we film, because we're gonna film one. Trust me. I used to go there for Samoan Day. They be having. Do you know if they still have that? Who is passed? Huh? Who is passed?
I don't know what that one meant.
Me neither.
So I'm guessing nobody has any other questions, eh?
Yeah, it seems like there's not a lot going on, huh? Not a lot
You think
going
it's
on.
Vern, Dip, who's the other? I just tuned in. Huh?
Vern, Dip, who's the other? I just tuned in. Oh, so it's
Well, guys, just the guy here in the middle. Well,
Robert.
Yeah,
Robert
well, Vern, he said we don't need him.
Hey, so
Hey,
what's up? It's the Cuff and the Dip show featuring
so he
Saitama
actually got
Vern.
up and went somewhere.
Wow. You know he did that last time. What he did? He said, I'd like to meet Bud as well. He still didn't say he want to meet Justin. Justin, you are number 4.
man, I mean, do I need to I know it's a lot of glare from the forehead, but I didn't know I was a ghost.
Yo, Cuff, did he just diss the hell out of Justin? He said, first of all, he said, hey, if we come to Miami, I want to meet Vernon and the Dip. He was like, oh, LOL. When I said to think about Justin, then he said, oh yeah, I would like to meet Bud too. What about Justin?
What about us?
No, babe, we have not got our beard oil yet.
I would fight him, Justin, when I see him in Miami.
Robert says, Justin, you are new anyway.
He said, you are new anyway. No, you are new. How is Justin new?
Literally
Robert,
been here like almost every night.
Hold on, Robert. I'm going to welcome you how I always welcome new people that disrespect my bearded brother. How dare you say Justin is new when Justin was here before me? Come here. Oh, play that, please, Cuff.
Turn the volume up.
Oh my god, bro! Like I'm just dead.
Come on now, hurry up.
It's not like it doesn't like me today, bro.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a meeting in the back for real, Cuff.
We're gonna have.
I'm gonna let him slide. He got one more comment though. Ooh, Lexa taking up for her man, Robert 20. Say the Mark. Who's Say the Mark? Anybody know who Say the Mark is?
I know Marky Mark.
Yeah. Hey, tell Marky Mark to come and come join us. See what he's been up to. What's up to the best squad on YouTube? Oh man, salute, bro.
That's how are you guys doing?
Even though we won't be talking about nothing, we just be talking trash and cracking jokes.
Facts.
Brother, good guess. I remember him.
Rated R, yeah, Carson. Oh yeah. I know where you at, yeah. Dang, she even put October 3rd. She put the date, came with receipts. My first show was Vern, Bud, Cuff, and Smiley Man. Was there
Smiley Man?
So Justin, that's must be when you have one of your friends' givings or something.
Maybe. One of the 3 nights I haven't been, 4 nights I haven't
But
been on.
Robert, after that though, he's been on
Hey,
like almost
Justin
every
do be
night.
having
You
a
just
lot
want
of.
to act like there's not a big white guy on our show.
Hey, Vern. Justin do be having a lot of shows though in like different events. You would think he'd be performing or something. He'd be like, "Yeah, y'all, I can't come to the show tonight. What's going on, Justin? Yeah, it's Friendsgiving." Then like 2 days later, yeah, I can't come to the show tonight. Well, what's going on? Me and Alexa going ballroom dancing. Well, okay, Justin.
Got to do something.
I feel you. Hey, the smiley man got me too. Oh man.
James Martin, Saitama. Man, we were still trying to figure out who Saitama is. Was spitting facts on Twitter space today and representing the Wolfpack against the FUD. That's what's up. Good job, Marky Mark.
That's what's up. You remember back in the day.
Most definitely.
Because that's definitely not the case right now.
Not at all. Not at all.
I think everybody bought less than what they really wanted to buy. I mean, because after you see the value and you find the value out and you see the use case and everything that they're coming out with, who's behind it, it's too late at that point. People are already started to buy, and that FOMO kind of starts. Right, say the Marky Mark. There you go, Oz. You know what it is.
No, just Marky Mark.
Look, Alexa, we're gonna stop clicking on that, man. Give him his other mark back.
Yeah.
Oh no, of course not. Moonshot is the homie. We love Moonshot.
Oh no.
Most definitely.
No, you can just visit us and then visit Moonshot.
Yeah. If you want to flip back and forth, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But yeah, definitely still tune in to Moonshot. Definitely tune in to that TARP token too.
Great thing about YouTube is you can rewatch these. So
yeah,
if you happen to miss one, you can always go back and watch the other another time. But we definitely Moonshot is definitely a homie.
Yeah, Moonshot is
shout out to Moonshot. If you haven't taken his class, I suggest you do so because I'm about to start it up.
Yeah, $50 for a class that you can advance yourself, guys. I don't know what you can do better with $50 besides invest it, but you probably, as long as it's not in Ethereum.
Just imagine Saitama Vern sent you. Don't sell him Cuff sent you. Just say Saitama Vern sent you.
But just imagine investing $50, but investing $50 in yourself and educating yourself. That way, you understand how to make these educated investments later on down the road.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Late say he just finished.
Oh, here you go, trying to be all smart and trying to be fast.
What's going on, Bree? How you feeling? Bree?
Big Bree in a goddamn house. What's up?
Yep. So check it out. Definitely check it out. You want to complete that, man?
Man, that dude, he'd been doing everything in the chat so far. I'm gonna bring up something else. Hey, have you taken the crypto banter course yet? Oh yeah, I was about to take it, but I didn't feel like it.
I'm on lesson 2 already.
This is awesome. I'm halfway through. Okay. You're signing up for Moonshot's course? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. That's
very cool. Sent you. No,
yeah, of course.
Just the man sent you because he be capping.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do it for you. Anybody and everybody, regardless if you hear it from me, Justin, or Vern, just tell them Vern sent you. Just because that's what Vern wants. Fact. So yeah.
Give me that, please.
Just tell them Big Vern sent you. Put a big
use code Vern.
Facts. Y'all always hating on me, man. Y'all can't give me nothing. Y'all can't give me an alley oop, nothing. You don't
Bro,
come
at
on the
least
stream. You
people
you
know
don't show
you're
your
on the
face and you
show.
hold it down. You still can't give me no props. Tell you,
At
I feel
least
like
people know you are on the
I feel
show.
like Rodney Dangerfield of the chat. I mean, of the goddamn show.
There go my boy Jay Brulez.
Oh my gosh, bro! Please delete that off the screen.
Jay Brulez, what's good, brother?
We just talking about my man's earlier. We was talking about how Justin be destroying names and
Yeah.
how this name popped up, and he was like, shouts out to Jay Brulez.
I
He
was
said
like,
it.
bro,
He said it was. I love it. I love it. But yeah, shouts out to him, man.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
oh, shouts out to Tiger with the $99.99 super chat. Saitama and Chopper token. What's Chopper token?
I don't know. That man is all about it though.
All right, okay. You up there doing it, all right. Now I'm gonna start digging in there. All right, let me see here.
See, at first, you know what I'm saying? Like he came with the I think it was like a $5 or $20, you know what I'm saying, super chat. You starting to learn how to shield, my brother. No, no, I'm sorry, messing with you. Appreciate the super
What's
chat, man.
going on, Jack Jesse?
Hilarious.
Goddamn Oli oil here. Goddamn Craig in the house. Give me that oil.
Damn, I'm seeing so many people talking about Topper just in the chat. First of all,
They said Chopper will chop your wallet in half. Dang.
Topper will make you rich. It will chop your wallet in half.
Hey, I gotta do my due diligence. Y'all scaring me.
Right.
All right, I don't need nothing that's gonna chop nothing in half now. Tell you that right now.
Hell, what is it? B&B, ERC, R2D2? What is it?
Right. Hey, look, ain't nobody chopping your oil in half, but Craig. Don't nobody want to see a big assy Craig.
Okay, I see it. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on? Is it Carlina? How you feeling today?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
DMV Tone, what's going on, man?
9, 3. I mean, what is this about, though? This guy's having all type of stuff.
Nothing too much, Tone, man. What you got going on, man? I love it. Looks like the diamond hands. Yeah, definitely hold for the bag. Definitely. We all held this long, man. If you held during that big dip and you waited until it said 7 and 7 zeros to sell, I don't even understand what was the process. So you might as well sell while it was low. What did you make? Like a couple $100 more, depending on what your bag was holding. You know what I mean? Like you held for a little bit longer and then pretty much gave up on the bag. You gotta keep holding. You know what I mean? To be considered as a diamond hand holder, you gotta hold, and that's how you reap the benefits of that. Especially anybody who has a significant bag right now.
DMV Tone, what's good, brother?
I mean, honesty, yeah. Whenever Russ delivers this news, I do think that the chart is going to reflect from it. It's just a matter of when is he going to deliver the news out once they get their paperwork done. But you already know Russ. Russ has been doing his due diligence and doing his best to keep his time frame. So I think worst case scenario, we're looking at a closer to 12, maybe 11. You know what I mean, something like that. You never know with Russ. We always get that late night tweet though. You already know what I'm talking about, right, Justin? That late night Russ
Yes,
tweet.
sir.
He comes out and it's just some amazing news, and then you look back at the chart reflects back. So
I keep refreshing every once in a while just to see if anything new pops up.
Mm-hmm. Hold and steak on. Yep. Steak on the same ass. Yep. Look, hopefully, I'm not gonna put those up on the screen, but hopefully he sees his own critique miss in the chat and evolves from there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he's in a space. Russ is in a space.
He's in the space currently right now.
Yes, right now. 12 seconds ago.
Uh-oh.
You put it on your somebody gonna put it on, Justin?
Yeah, Justin, go ahead and join up and I'll add it in. I got it, Marky Mark. We're pulling it up for you. You got audio on there?
I just added it. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Music off. I do not hear audio. You got to get in there.
Bruh.
Any of the audio there?
No, there's just the audio button at the bottom.
Yes, on the share I did. I'll do it again just to make sure.
Yeah, let me
Your audio.
see if mine will work.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell you.
I am here, sir. Can you
There we
hear me?
go.
I am here, sir. Can you hear me? How about now? Can you
Does it
hear me? Am I on? How about now?
Yeah, there you go. You can hear now.
Nice.
Where's okay, you figured it out. I'm new to this too, man, so you guys have to bear with me a little
Okay.
bit.
You got to turn yours down, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to leave.
Wow, I've never done this before. I'm nervous.
You're the king of YouTube, man. You're the co-host, co-star on YouTube, man. You got nothing to worry about. You're a professional.
I'm the king of already
Yeah, it is.
being set up for me, and I just come on and talk. But
You come in and push a button down the road. You go, hey, that's actually my first Twitter hosting thing, man.
I can't hear, so I'm going to mute my mic and turn my
Let's see if we
tablet
can
up so I can hear.
See if we can get Terry in here too.
Look.
Where is that? Terry, if you're going to request speak, and let's see if I can find you on here. There's a lot of people on here.
wow, look at all these beautiful people in here. Hello, everybody.
All right. I'll wait and see if we can get Terry on here. I just wanted to hop in here real quick, give you guys a quick update. I know everybody's been waiting all day, man. Trust me, I've been waiting all day too. We've been back and forth and doing logos and get contracts back and forth and press releases and redlined and adjusted and like I was telling you guys earlier in the week, man, this is big time. So we gotta make sure that we're doing everything as proper as possible, because now we're in a whole new category here. So it's not just a traditional put a press release article, send it out to a couple people, small marketing campaign. So this is a next level stuff. So we want to, of course, make sure that we're doing it proper and inside of the contract. There's a lot of stuff that's it has to be in tandem. So that's kind of what we're working with right now. I want to come on here and give you guys a quick update on what we're doing. And the most importantly is I didn't want to underplay it, right? I want to, allude to anything and give you guys some tidbits of information and, try to underplay it because it's a massive, massive thing that we're doing. So I want to, treat it as such.
Hey, Russ, Terry is on, I believe, but I think you have to accept him. I think that's what he's saying to me. Can you see him?
I'm looking right now. Do you see him on? I'm trying to. Oh wait, here we go.
You got him?
I think so. Hang on. Maybe not.
See, he's texting.
Yeah, send me a fish out. Hang on, Terry. We'll get you, man. I'm figuring it out. I promise. Like all his names are just shifting back and forth and all over the place. I'm like trying to keep up. Hey, can you see him, Mike? I'm gonna make you the co-host, so you can add him on there.
Respond. Okay, I am accepting it. Wow, I'm the co-host now. Okay, but I still don't see Terry. Hold on, let me text him. Hold on 1 second, family. We are working this out.
Yeah, we're getting it together. I promise.
Getting it
I already
together.
followed Terry. Oh, you know what? I don't. Man, I thought I did. My bad. See, I don't even follow Terry on here. Okay.
I don't follow Terry.
No, I thought I did. I got so many requests on
Yes,
it. So, okay, let's see if he shows up on here now.
Request. Oh, okay. There's request now. Oh, Lord. Okay. Terry texted me, said he's sending hearts. I don't see any hearts.
Sending hearts? Yeah,
He's
nothing
sending
but
hearts.
love. All right, hold on, man. We're gonna get this figured out, man.
Terry,
I'm
we're
telling
gonna get
you.
it, brother. He said he's sending hearts. I don't see a heart anywhere.
Hold on. Promise you this is difficult.
I hope he's sending hearts to the right place. I'm sending hearts. Now he say he technically sending smiley faces. Now you see why we have people to set these things up for us.
Right?
We just come on.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
I wonder, can you type his name in somewhere?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. Let me see. Can you hear us?
How was I able to get you in here so easily, not this dude?
I would think it would be the other way around. You know how I am with stuff like this. I'm surprised I got on this easy.
Okay, hold on.
I am Terry Briggs. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't see him in there. I just did a search. Terry, I think you're full of shit, man. I think you're in the wrong group.
He in
You're in
the
that
group somewhere.
This is in that other group somewhere. Anyhow. Okay.
What's in the world? Okay. What a patient, wonderful group of wolf pack members we have here.
All right. Oh, you're chomping at the bit, man. Trying to.
They're so understanding.
Everybody's been waiting all day, man. I feel bad. Me.
I know.
I'm trying to figure this out, though.
All right, wait a second here. We're gonna get this dude on here. Okay, I just text him this thing happening now. Request. Oh, try this. I might be on to something.
If you go to guest and then search.
Yep.
Try that, and I put his name in, and I couldn't. It wouldn't. Nothing came up though. And I tried his username and everything else. It wouldn't pop up. You probably got some kind of privacy thing on there, so.
That's possible.
Terry, you got privacy issues. You got trust issues, brother.
You got trust issues, man, Terry. Why do we have 100,000 other people on here and can't get Terry on it?
You got trust issues, and there's probably something in the settings. Anyway, well, we'll press on, man. We'll figure it out. He's on here somewhere, but so we wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up of what we're working on. We're waiting for one more signature on this contract for us to give out all the details, but I didn't want to just come on and make a simple little tweet and say, hey, it's going to be this in this area, and then have you guys just assume and, underplay it, because it's definitely not something to be underplayed, right? But I also didn't want to just kind of leave y'all hanging. And I realize it's kind of getting late for most of y'all, especially me. I've been up since early this morning doing this stuff. So anyways, we have it's, as I kind of spoke about a little bit earlier in the week, we're doing a massive marketing campaign that's, potentially going to hit, right in the face of, close to 100 million people. It's a massive event that we're coordinating and that we'll be marketing all week long. And, it's huge. It's next level. Like the affiliates and partnerships that are going to be involved, are massive, right? So we have a lot of different entities involved, which means that multiple people need to sign, and it's a contract the legal team has to look over, and it's just a big marketing play, right? So it's going to create a ton of exposure for Saitama, and which is what we want. It's always been about trying to get Saitama to the masses. We've hit every single pillar, that's known in the crypto space. Social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, inside the circle. So, our next level is hitting the general public, people that aren't familiar, or maybe they are familiar with crypto, but on a very vague sense. So, us being able to do a marketing strategy like this has never been done before, not at this level, right? And not something this involved in this exclusive. So, we want to do it right, of course, and it's going to be leading up this entire week and into the weekend. So to give you kind of a heads up a little bit about what's going to happen, but I can't give too much details, unfortunately. But like I said, I didn't want to just send out a tweet and be like, hey, give you small bits of information for you guys to just assume, because then you'll underplay it, and I don't want it to be underplayed because this is absolutely a massive ordeal. So anyhow, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm sure you guys have a million questions, which I probably won't be able to answer because, like I said, we'll be, in violation and breach of contract. And when you're at this kind of level and you have these kind of people involved, the last thing that you want to do is create an issue, right? Or be in violation of contract and have something that's big and massive kind of turn south on us, and that's what we don't want to do. But that is also giving you an idea of what the level of playing field that we're on. You know, I mean, I don't know how I can express how important and big this is without giving away too much, right? What do you think? You're the king of beating around the bush, man. What do you think?
Am I the king of beating around the bush?
The king of beating around the bush.
That's an acquired skill, man. That's an acquired skill.
It is.
Well,
It is. Not many have it.
This is why I appreciate this, and this is why I appreciate even the position that you're in. And as a community, we have to support responsible moves, right? And so this ordeal is so massive. It is so big, and because it's this massive and it's big, it is also this very, very, very specific when it comes to legalities, when it comes to kind of every line of the contract and everything that goes along with what something of this magnitude would entail. And simply because obviously from a responsible standpoint, and that's why you have to understand, and we're excited about this, is that we're not just a token. We're not just a place to be irresponsible and make irrational moves. We're a company. You know what I mean? And so in this regard, when it comes to legalities and very specific things, we follow it to the letter. And so, yeah, emotionally, I get it. I'm just like everybody else, and we all are. We can't wait to tell you. We can't wait to have this information, out, so we can all embellish in it and get excited about it and do it. However, we have to do it the responsible way. And if it's not 100% ready, if it's not 100% available, then even at 99.999%, we still won't jump the gun. And that's just where we are right now. However, it is awesome that still we have leadership that's willing and able to stand up in front, just like it's happening right now, stand up in front and have to tell an entire community that yes, it was projected that we'd be able to share it today, but at this moment we don't want to jump the gun, because not only will this moment, this situation be mega impactful for all of us, right? Not only will it do that, but ongoing, the relationship that will be built here, the relationship that's established here, will be able to go in other areas and other levels within this one relationship that's going to be extremely powerful moving forward. So if it took another day, if it took another 2 days, whatever, I think as a community, we would want to do the responsible thing. As a community, Russ, we want to make sure that our name, Saitama, is held up in the highest regards. Because as we're moving to the next level of business, as we're moving to the next level of exposure, and certainly as we're moving to the next level of relationships, it's going to be known throughout the industry that Saitama does things right. Right? Because there's enough negativity in crypto already. We've experienced it. We've seen it. There's enough challenges. There's enough issues already in crypto. And one thing that's going to be said about Saitama is Saitama does it right, and Saitama does it with pride, right? And so if it takes us a little longer, we're okay with that, because I'd rather wait to be a little bit late, right, with the information, but the information comes right, and everybody involved, they know that we are the ones, that we hold a standard. We hold a high standard in business. That's why we're so successful. That's why we're going to continue to be so successful. That's why I even appreciate this. I mean, even this impromptu, connection right here, it just shows you the power and the validity of a responsible company that's not only going to the moon, but going out in the beyond stratosphere. And we're going to do it the right way, because when we do things, when we make moves, how do we make them? We make them so everybody can relax and recognize that, hey, we don't have to look at our backs. We don't have to close our eyes and wonder, did we make the right move and what the repercussions may be, because we do everything above board. And so we've got to be proud of that. We got to stand behind that. And so you got to understand, everybody as a community together, as we move and as we shape together, all the success that we've experienced up to this point, it's here because we've done the responsible thing. It may not be the popular thing in all regards, but it's been the responsible thing, and that's the kind of leadership you want. And so when I look at this and look at the organization, look at the leadership, and certainly look at what we have, there is so much value. There is so much opportunity right in front of us that everybody that's on this line and everybody that's going to continue to grow with us, unimaginable success is on its way here. And it comes from decisions like this, decisions that are responsible.
Yeah, and just to kind of piggyback on that, like it's so to kind of give you guys an idea, like as we promote and as we work together in this marketing endeavor, it has to be a co-branded, co-marketing atmosphere, right? Where we're legally binded to where when we promote the event, it
Hey Rush, you going out, brother? If you can hear
and to
me,
be
you're
promoted,
going
like
out.
we have to promote every entity involved.
Hey Rush, you're going out. If you can hear me, you're
Yeah,
going out.
can you hear me now, or is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's better.
Okay.
That's better.
No, yeah, I was just saying that as we're legally binded and obligated to have all of our sponsors and all the different affiliates in this event co-brand and co-market as we are with them, they are to us, right? So all marketing has to cease until everything is done, finalized, press releases are out, and then it's just kind of like a steamroll effect, snowball effect. Everybody markets brands all together. So we don't want to be ahead or behind the curve on that. We want to make sure that, of course, that we're doing it improper and we're doing the right thing and doing everything the right way. So it should have been done today, but hey, sometimes things get held up as business. But the event's still happening, obviously. So we're moving down the road. We're just a few hours late behind and getting it marketed. But either way, I wanted to at least come on here and give you guys a heads up so you didn't just ghost you and leave it hanging. So
I got Terry coming on.
Did you figure it out, or he figured it out?
Man, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I never know what that means, but my grandmother used to say it.
Yeah,
but,
and I've never actually seen anybody skin a cat. Have you?
I have never stuck around to watch anybody skin a cat.
I've never even seen the preliminary phases of that. I wouldn't even know what that would look like. And how the hell would you skin a cat anyway?
So whatever that means, we're gonna figure out another way to get it done.
Spawns of Satan, man, the claws.
Right. Yeah. Whatever that means. Give me 1 second. I'm getting Terry on.
Okay, cool. Let's see if we can get him on here.
Hopefully everybody can hear him. So I'm going to call him from my home phone, which I didn't even remember I had a home phone.
What are you, 1992?
It feels like it. I didn't even know we had a home phone.
Did you get the cord? You're going to have to take it in your room?
You know that one long cord that goes in every room?
Mm-hmm.
We got that.
Yeah, man. Careful, man. Make sure it's not long distance.
I have to dial a 1. I forgot.
That shit's still $1.79 a minute, man. You better watch out.
We had to make it fast. Oh, shoot.
I remember a little fun fact, man. I used to call my buddy down the street when I was in school, and he literally lived down the street, but it was a different area code. Man, I'd call him at school, we'd meet up or whatever. Hey, we'd be getting to bullshitting on the phone, and got that first phone bill, man. My parents were so mad. It was like $100 back then. $100, shit, even today, $100 is a lot, but it was even more so back then. Like, you mean to tell me you talked to this kid for an hour and a half on Tuesday and that shit? $100, you could have just rode your damn bike down there. Not realizing it was long distance, But yeah, good days. Or how about not being able to talk on your cell phone until after 7 p.m. or whatever, right?
That's right. We'll make them hang up at 6:59 and tell you to call me back. We'll talk again at 7.
Right.
Hold on, I got Terry. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Not believing you, Mike.
Thank you, Russ. I appreciate it. All right, I got Terry, but we got him on speakerphone on my home phone, so I hope everybody can hear. So,
All right,
Terry,
let's give it a shot.
You're gonna have to speak up, brother.
What about now? Can everybody hear me?
Can you hear, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You're good.
Okay, you got to speak up though.
Okay, what about now?
Yeah, cool.
Okay, sounds good, man. So sorry, guys. I think I've done the most tweeting since I've been working with you guys. I'm normally on Instagram. So someone said that maybe I'm on private or something like that. So, and I'm a tech guy, so that's bad. So we'll figure it out. But anyway, just wanted to take some time to hop on here with Russ and connect with the community really quick. And as Russ said, I've been listening, and we wanted to give Russ the opportunity to share the press release. Trust me, no one wants this to happen even more than me. This is even probably the biggest deal that we've been able to negotiate for any company, in all my years. So it's a really big deal. It's no hype. It's a really, really big deal. I'm very proud of what we've been able to do and put together for us and Saitama. And this is not only big for Saitama, this is big for the cryptocurrency community at large. And I mean that. So if anyone who knows me or follow me or gone through any of my timeline, I'm not a hype man. I'm a business guy, and from the tech space, I've done some really amazing things. So I can tell you guys, it's no hype. I'm not a crypto guy, so there's no crypto hype for me at all. This is real business, a real big opportunity. Again, the biggest thing I've ever been involved in to bring to any company. And as Russ said, there's very big entities that's involved, and everybody has to sign off. Let me tell you, Russ, he's been wanting to send something to you guys all day, and we said we just can't do it because it's legally bound. That this is so big that because you're grouped with other big companies, that this contract basically states that every time we share something, you have to share it with all the other associated entities, and every time they market, they would also share Saitama's brand. So this is an international thing. It's not a local thing. Like I told Russ, I didn't want him to downplay it because it's a really, really big deal. And I can tell you guys, that's why I said in my tweet earlier, something big is coming this week, because I knew we needed to make sure that everything goes through the proper channels. But I can tell you, this is through a relationship that one of my partners have, him and myself. We facilitated this directly for Saitama. Been going back and forth for a couple of nights. I think, Russ, since Thursday of last week. We've been going back and forth, putting this together. But I can tell you guys that once he does announce this, and once he does put a press release on this, it's going to be massive. And the thing that we're attached to, they're also going to put a press release out that's going to amplify it, and that's going to validate not only Saitama, but also cryptocurrency in the mainstream. So that's how important this is. And so I just want to let you guys know, I'm super sorry we weren't able to give Russ the green light to push it out, but we just can't do it because we want to protect our names as well. Because, again, it's a very, very big, well-known international industry. If we said who it was, you guys would go crazy on the phone tonight on this basis. So we just have to wait. And you guys have to wait to go crazy another day this week. So whether it's tomorrow or whatever. But, again, I just wanted to take the sword, for us. So let them know this is totally, it's not even us. It's just the process that this has to go to on the highest level. So again, man, we're excited. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate all the love from the Wolf Pack. Of course, man, this is just exciting. And we brought it to Russ, and Russ and the team, they thought it was great. And I'm telling you, I'm super stoked. And it takes a lot for me to get excited. And I can tell you, this is one of the biggest deals that I've been able to facilitate in all my years. I'm 42 years old right now. So very excited. Russ, this is going to knock it out the park. Mike, going to knock it out the park. Hey, man, let's keep going. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting.
Hey, thanks, Terry. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's the same thing that Terry said. I mean, we're trying to do it the right way. And I know y'all are hungry, man. Wolves are always hungry, so I'm trying. I'd be as transparent, as quick to the punch as I can with you guys, and get information filtered, out to the community as quickly as possible. But I also want to make sure that we're doing it legally, right? And we're not, crossing any boundaries that could potentially ruin it for us. Because, like I said, 24 hours is not worth putting that at risk. But I also didn't want to just ghost everybody and not say anything. So I want to come out here on the Twitter space and give you all at least a little bit of information and some updates. So, like I said, the event that we're coordinating is still on schedule. Like, that hasn't been delayed at all. It's just the marketing aspect that pushed back just because we're waiting on a single signature. So we'll get that done. I'm hoping probably tomorrow, and then yeah.
Yep.
And like Terry said, it's got to be done from multiple different angles. Like, it's not just us tweeting, "Hey, Saitama this" or Saitama that. No, it needs to be, incumbent with all parties, but and vice versa. So when they many people's noses, I mean, you guys can get an idea of what happens in hindsight. So, I'm excited. It's still a good deal. It's amazing, and it's going to be an incredible week leading up. So, I mean, we're in a good position for it. So, but I wanted to at least come on here and give you guys a little bit of heads up. So
Definitely. Well, this is the right way to do it, which is what I'm the most comfortable about. Marketing is one thing, but marketing the right way, marketing with integrity and with the right character, and not doing anything underground, under the table. Nothing. Everything is above board, which is what I love. And this is why I'm willing to wait a couple of days. If it needs to be a couple of days, it could be tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? It's just not right now as far as the announcement goes, but everything is on track. Everything is moving forward, and we are super excited about it. And Russ, thank you for doing what you do, the foresight and the focus that you have to keep this ship moving forward, and picking up speed and, this level. And Terry, absolutely thank you, man, for you and the team, crafting this and creating this opportunity, because it is massive. And so we act accordingly. So I'm super excited about what's happening and what's about to happen. So everybody that's on the line, and those who are not on the line, share the good news. It's amazing what's about to go down. So let's get it, and let's take it to the top. More to come.
yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it'll probably be more closer, probably, I would assume, tomorrow. We can get the step rolling out, because the event is going on coordinated as planned, but all marketing had to cease until we could get our logos out there, until we can get the contract signed and co-brand the crap out of this stuff and really market it across the, not just domestically in the United States, but we're talking about full on international. So it's huge, right? It's going to be absolutely massive, and I'm super excited about it. We'll be doing this all week, and then I'm flying out Saturday morning, and then y'all be seeing my pretty mug over the weekend. Each and every one of you.
Awesome. Well, let's do it. Let's keep moving.
Let's do it.
Business as usual.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, thanks you guys for coming out, man. I appreciate it. And for you guys being patient. That's important. Just as important as us trying to, make sure we're doing things proper and legally. So appreciate all you guys' support. As always, patience is virtue. And let's do it. But more importantly, let's do it right.
Perfect.
So, thanks, guys.
Thank you. I'm about to get back on Cuffing the Dip show. I'm about to get back on it right now.
YouTube show. There you go, man. Make it happen.
Cuffing the Dip. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Man, let me bring us out. How you, man, Justin? When you turn you gotta get you a new laptop, Justin. When you turned yours on, it was just so quiet until you turned it on. No, but that don't. You don't gotta go away. Justin, you have to have it unmuted.
I know, I was joking. Well, can you hear me though?
Most definitely, yeah, definitely hear you. Okay, you feel confident after that place? How does everybody feel after hearing that information? And let's get honest opinions out there. How do you guys feel after hearing that information? Are you guys willing to wait to 24 hours? Were you guys upset? I saw some people did decide to sell their bag during that period of time, but it is bouncing right back. It actually bounced back to 58 range, I believe, and it's already at 64 right now. So a lot of people are definitely regretting that. Reflections, okay. That's all I'm hearing. Reflections, bro.
Oh, Macro gave us a shout out.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that, Mike.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was over. That's why I got off because to come back to the show. No, that's love.
Most definitely appreciate it. Appreciate it. Crazy man D, what's going on?
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy man, D.
So man, Michael Thompson right there.
Complete the deals and then announce it. Shaking my head. The thing is, Saitama, bro, if you don't know the whole story, you can't like really understand what's going on. I mean, I don't, but I know there's something that happened or whatever. So just relax. If you sell your bag, then I hate to say it, but you're a complete idiot. Because why would you sell your bag? Because news is not. What if the news is like some great news, and then tomorrow you're gonna be like, oh man, like you gotta take your emotions out of it.
Yeah.
You have to seriously. I'm going to go to sleep tonight because I'm already tired, and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be laughing like, oh, that was it. Like y'all said, I understand a lot of things. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm a genius with common sense. If that makes sense. It'll probably make sense if you have common sense, but if you don't have common sense, it's not going to make sense. Do you understand that? Give me $1. Does that make sense, Cuff? Thank you, Craig. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about that. If you're unhappy with tonight, sell your bag and be done with it. Just please stop itching. We are all grown. But like if a delay and some jaw dropping news,
Hey,
this is
yo, Vern.
delaying it. Okay.
Hey, Vern.
Yes.
Hey, just real quick. Hey, we got a special treat. This is going to be quite the interesting segment here. So as you guys heard, we are going to have, of course, Michael Thompson joining us, right? But we're going to have a special guest with him also.
Man, it better not be Russ. I'm gonna log off.
We're going to wait and see how this plays out. But I love how this is working out, guys. But everybody who stood tough and is still holding their bag, you're going to appreciate that at the end of the day. Let's just say that.
Let me stop. Let me be nice. Oh, what happened?
Justin, where you going?
I had it ready for when Michael popped in. I could pop out, and I accidentally hit
nervous.
I'm not at all.
You acting like it up there clicking on.
I was just prepared.
Relax,
I was prepared for when Michael came in. That way,
relax,
I could get out
Justin. And relax.
I know. I'm so anxious. Oh my god.
Okay,
guys. I can't handle it.
That's why you gotta love this guy. In all honesty. All right,
he up there getting his teeth ready for Mike, and look at him. He all coming from
Michael.
Hey, Vern. Look, I'm gonna help you. No, look, I'm gonna do it for him. Look, bam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what I mean. What it means when I drop Justin completely off the screen. You know that only means one of two things. Justin said something that I just did not like hearing today, or Michael Thompson is in the back and he's about to do his normal intro, hit you guys with that award-winning smile, and hit you guys with some more information that you guys all wanted to hear and needed to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and bring on Michael Thompson.
Yo, what's up, family? all my good brothers and friends and all this wonderful chat. What's going on? Everybody good?
The only first and foremost, the only thing I want to say is I can't stand you and Russ on that Twitter space, not knowing how to add people.
Dude, I mean, we was trying everything.
Hey, look, I'm gonna trip you guys out. Look, this is what you guys were trying to do that entire time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's actually add Terry to this conversation. Let's see if we can do it.
Oh my gosh, Terry's in the house. Oh, Terry!
What's going on?
Michael!
What's up,
Terry, we were
fellas,
struggling
man?
so bad,
That was
man.
hilarious,
Me and Russ was texting
bro.
each other. Do you
Oh
know
my
what to
God.
do? Hey,
Yo, that was hilarious, man.
Yo, man, that was so hilarious, man. Dude, I was
Uh-oh, wait a
cracking up,
minute.
man. I was cracking up.
You must have got that hotel AOL going on, Mr. Terry.
Oh yeah, I'm in the hotel, man. I'm in Miami.
I'm all jealous. I'm supposed to be in Miami with you, but some people got to stay home and actually work, man. You know what I mean? You get that nice weather. It's all 40 degrees here where I am.
So know that, hey, Terry, they're eating you up right now. You know, in the chat.
Oh man, it's all good. It's all good.
With the
How you
AOL.
doing, man?
Hey man, doing well, man. We were trying, man. I was texting Mike. I'm like, I hit the request button, you know. And I'm like, I've never done a space before. I've done a clubhouse a couple times. It should have been easier than this. But it's cool, man. I'm excited to be here and rock with you guys for a little bit, man.
No, I appreciate you dropping by.
Let me introduce Terry for those who don't really know who Terry is. Like I don't know who doesn't know Terry by now, but for those who don't, in church they say, "Let me present to some and introduce to others." Let me say it this way. So let me tell y'all, Terry is somebody who I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of months ago, and it was actually through. There'll be a story behind this, and I'll be able to tell it at some point when they want the whole story told. But somebody who is actually very successful in Saitama happened to be following me on the different lives on this stream and others. And one day he reached out to me in my inbox. And I guess for the most part, y'all kind of know how it is with my inbox sometimes. So I wasn't able to get back to this gentleman in a timely fashion, but he kept saying, I got somebody that you should meet. We may have an opportunity to meet, with another, NBA player and those things. And so I finally got around to being able to get in touch with him. And the story was amazing. And which you will hear at another time. But through this contact, this is how I was able to meet Terry. And Terry was connected to another basketball player who we have, former player, Katino Mobley, who they're best friends and brothers and those kind of things. So the way that we were able to build that connection is through, I call him an angel, because he's not public yet, but we're able to make this connection through this individual who just so happened to be following me on Twitter. And he just says, and on these YouTubes, and he says, man, I love what you stand for. I love what you do. And so it was awesome. It was a wonderful connection. So we were able to build this. So anyway, Terry is a gentleman who not only did we form a business connection, but at this point we built a solid brotherhood. And Terry is family. Like Terry is, he and I got a chance to meet his mom and wife, and it's one of them things where it turned from a business connection to family, and Terry invited to the family reunion. Now
Mr. Thompson, anyway, I really thought you and Terry knew each other beforehand. Seriously,
it feels like that, right? It feels like that.
Wow, for real,
that's exactly what it is.
I'm not joking. I thought y'all knew each other.
Yep. I had no idea. Never met him before. Just a couple months ago, and it's pure family right now. Bigger than business will ever be. So in this regard, Terry is very well connected. Him and his contacts with a lot of the A-listers that are in Hollywood and from sports and entertainment. Terry is very well connected. He's on the team with us, and believe me, from this point on, there's going to be a lot that we're going to be doing, Saitama wise, and it's going to be through Terry's connections and more. So everything that's happening right now with what's about to go down, what's about to be announced is literally through Terry and his connection base. So believe me, this is huge. But Terry is somebody who, again, we got great respect for, great businessman, great family man, and certainly a great friend and brother. And he's a tremendous asset to Saitama and probably any business that he puts his hand on. So I'm proud and privileged to call this man my friend.
Hey man, I only paid you a half of ETH, man.
Hey, you can give me the other half next week. You give me the other half next week.
I only paid you a half of ETH, man.
Hey, he said that type of intro for a half of Eve, man. If I gave him four, let me find out.
I over deliver, man, always.
Man. Hey, Terry, were you trying to share something?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on from the desktop, man. I just entered through my laptop. You guys see me? I'm gonna hang up off my phone.
We see you.
Okay, let me hang up here. Let me get off of this one.
I'm about to say.
So as quickly as we got Terry, we have lost Terry, and hopefully we can find Terry.
We got new Terry, but new Terry didn't pop up yet. Okay, there we go.
I was about to say, after all that introduction, you can't disappear now.
Oh man,
brothers, I appreciate you guys, man. Now, I'm super excited, man, to be a part of this, and of course, meeting Vern. I didn't get a chance to meet brother Cuffing the Dip over there. I don't know if I had opportunity to meet you out in Vegas or not.
I don't believe so.
And it's just a man, just a man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we had a chance to connect or not, man, but it's just been great connecting with all the brothers here, man. And, I tell people, man, everybody has their own little Saitama stories, man. But for me, it's been a blessing because of the people that I've been able to meet. And, for me, it's not even about the money. I feel like, there's so many different ways to make money, out here. And, we've been fortunate enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? But the people that I've met, meeting Michael, man, who's, like you said, like a brother, I got so much crazy respect for him. And I needed Michael, not only for brotherhood and relationship, but, Michael's expertise is finance structuring. And there are some financial things that, I need in place for protecting the different things that we've been doing for a long time. So I'm like, man, like, brother, I needed somebody that I trusted in the financial world. And then, Michael connected me to Jeremy, and Jeremy's a master marketer. He helps people launch their courses. And I had a course called Investor Magnet Playbook that we're putting out because I've raised capital for startups for years. So now I want to teach people how to do the same thing. And I had already started it, but I needed somebody that I trusted to help with that. And then Michael connected me with Jeremy. And I'm like, man, I done met two brothers that I actually needed, in my life, for my family. And then just meeting all the good people, man, it's just been amazing, and really, and I think my affection also for Saitama is my friend who called me like 2 months ago. He hit me up, was like, yo, man, Terry, I'm a crypto millionaire. And I'm like, okay, cool, congrats. And he shared his story, how he had $100 in shit back in January, he turned $100 to 1.5 million through, so the 100 turned into 200,000 with shit. Then 200,000 put into Saitama, 200,000, 800,000, then 1.5, and that set him off to his whole career. So he's killing it right now. He all type of tokens. He made 2 million in the past 2 weeks with another token he got in. So he's learned how to do this. And I shared that with Mike. But he sent me my first crypto, which was Saitama. So he sent me $500. And he was like, man, you're not gonna borrow no money from me after I make it. I'm gonna send you something right now. So he sent me $500, man. That $500 turned to, I think today, like 15,000. But I bought some other Saitama as well, for some other things that we do together with Saitama, and so it's been great. But that also spurred me to get my family involved. My mom, and she's in Saitama. She's loving it. My mom, she's like, baby, I found out how to get in with less gas fees. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna send everybody to you. And she's like, baby, I found this app, Bitmart. They don't got fees. I'm like, what? So everybody called me. I'm like, man, call my mama. Call my mama. She know how to do it. Call her up. So I'm at this crypto event in Miami, and my boy, he's like, yo, man, I figured out how to get less gas fees with Saitama. I said, was it through Betmart? He looked at me shocked. I said, man, my mama told me already. You know what I'm saying? So like moms out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. And hey, man, you know, any value we can add tonight. I don't want to take over the cuff and the dip. I'm just excited to be here with the brothers, man.
No, you good. You good. I like hearing the story, especially when you have background to the person, especially when you put a face to the name. It helps a little bit. So
yeah, for sure. No, excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm mad that I really thought y'all knew each other.
It feels like it. It feels like it.
You know, Mike
No
got
question.
that church background like me. We laugh a lot, man, because we both raised in church. And I think that's the other thing why we love this too, because we're used to community building. And so it's
same
fun
here.
for us. Yeah,
Monday,
same.
Wednesday, Friday, and
That's right.
and Sunday.
And revival.
Yes,
Oh
man.
my
Then the
God.
past anniversary, bishop anniversary. Yeah.
That's right. The usher board meeting, the deacon board meeting, the ministers meeting. Good God. I was like, man, it's hard to go to heaven. You got to do all this to go to heaven. It's hard to go to heaven.
Hey, what y'all know about that old school $1,000 line though?
Oh shoot. the one we ain't spend no time in.
Exactly. You know what that is, Ryan?
You see him looking around, don't you?
That's exactly what we used to do. Look around.
Yeah, everybody look around. Who's gonna do that?
Who's gonna do that? The $1,000
You know.
line. But no, man.
Hey,
we're excited. Huh?
You know, Terry is actually in line. In line. Now you got me thinking about lines now. Terry is Terry is actually in my, this is what I mean by working. There's so many things in the pipeline and building relationships and everything that we're doing. And Terry is actually in Miami right now, which is where I'm supposed to be. But we had to change plans. But Terry is in Miami right now on behalf of Saitama and relationship building at an event there now. All right. So Terry, you want to explain that? Like where you are, what you're doing, and what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I just saw that message that popped up on the screen. This is the first time I've been on this. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so pretty much this is the DeFi Con. I think it's the DCon or something like that. My good friend Justin Wu, he put on this event. He puts on the biggest crypto events probably in the country. And he did one I think earlier this year, and I didn't make that one. And this one right here is massive tonight. It was a private VIP dinner. And so I had a chance to make. I was in a room with multi-millionaires and a couple of crypto billionaires tonight. So it was amazing just hearing these guys' stories, and talking about everything from metaverse to NFTs to my other good friend who's up about 7 million in his portfolio. He showed me what he's been doing over the last 2 years, and come to find out, Miami is a mecca for the crypto space. So it's a lot of crypto millionaires and billionaires and players out here. So man, we're just networking, man, and just learning all the different ways people are making money in cryptos outside of just investing in tokens. And so it's just really exciting to learn. And I'm excited to be empty, because I'm very empty with knowing anything about this space. Like I said, Saitama was the first crypto coin that I own, and it opened up a whole can of whoop ass for us, because some of the things that Mr. Thompson needed, like the celebrities and influencers, we have that over and above, out in LA. And so it was a match made in heaven for us, to the point, we had to slow it down a little bit, but our company is called Beyond Crypto. And, now what we do, we're working with companies like Saitama, to help blow them up. But what's interesting about Saitama is you didn't realize how powerful Saitama is. Like some of these new tokens that reach out, they don't have the capital to do some of the great things that Saitama is doing. And let me tell you, Russ really wanted to share and drips and do some breadcrumbs, but we just can't, because the deal is so massive that we've been able to put together. It's bigger than us. Like I said, there's some big names that's involved, big entities involved, and once we say it, you guys would be like, oh, okay, now I see why they couldn't do it. But I said, Russ texted me and was like, man, can we just do this? Like, no, I don't want to do it because it's going to undervalue it. Not being able to really say what it is, and then people are going to want to guess what it is, and you're not going to be able to respond. People are going to make up stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to turn to something different. And then at the same time, I need to protect my relationship, my partner's relationship with this whole entity, because it's bigger than just Saitama. This is a really big deal. And what we didn't get to say is it's actually historic. It's a historic move. And I'm happy that we've been able to do it with Saitama. I love Russ. Russ is such an innovator. He's a great thinker. One of the things I love about Russ, as someone who's owned a business since I was 16, who've been funded by VCs. I've been around some very smart people. Me and my partner, we was inducted by an accelerator. This accelerator was ranked number 7, ranked number 3 according to Forbes in 2017. So if I come out and say something, it's because I know that this is what I do. I'm a tech guy. I'm a startup guy. I have my own brand in Silicon Beach in LA. So I'm not I'm not a crypto guy. So I'm not here to try to hype something up that's not real. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm a real dude. So but I can tell you that this deal is the biggest deal that I've been a part of. Period. And I want to make sure that all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. And trust me, when Russ launched that press release, when those entities launched those press release, I'm telling you guys, it's a big situation. It is real big. So like I said, it's the biggest thing I've ever been a part of in my life in 42 years. So I'm excited for Saitama. I'm excited for the Wolfpack. This is definitely going to give you guys some bragging rights. Real talk, international.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, just because you say you had a business since you were 16, this strikes my interest. Do you mind if I ask what exactly I was doing?
Oh man, real talk. I had a business since I was 8, to be honest. So I was raised in the projects, man. Yeah,
I'm ready. Please hit me with the story.
Yeah. So okay, if y'all got time for it. So
I got time.
I come from a single parent family, man. I was born in LA. I was raised in Virginia. My mom's single parent family. She had me when she was 16 years old. We joke all the time. My mom was fast, she'll tell you too. She was
I love your mama.
She not scared. She was about it back then, and so she pregnant with me when she was 16. And when I was a kid, we lived in Compton. And at that time, back in the day, Compton was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin was killed drive-by, just sitting on the porch. You know what I'm saying? So we left, moved to Virginia, low income housing, lived in this little projects out there. But my mom was very entrepreneurial. My mom was an artist. She went to art school, so she was always good with her hands, drawing and painting. So my mom, man, being just again, a young kid in the hood, I had the only mom that was painting on tractor trailers to make extra money. So we were still getting food stamps. I ain't talking about the kind we got now with the card. I'm talking about the brown joints.
The
ones you wanted to hide. You know what I'm saying? So we had those. And so I seen my mom hustle. I seen her grind. I seen my mom just do so much stuff to make sure we had extra. So I saw that. So as a young man, my hustle was this. Just like a lot of young men, digging in trash cans, everybody in the neighborhood collecting cans, stomping the cans, and taking it to the recyclable. So as a kid in the hood, 8, 9, 10 years old, that's what I did to make my extra money. So that was really my first business. It's really interesting, Mike, because I was interviewed about this before on a podcast, and I said it was really interesting back then because just like we know in business, right, it's always easier to sell to an existing clientele to try to get new clients, right? So I knew this one so-called client, they got drunk every weekend. So I knew to go back to that trash can at 10 years old to go back and get more cans from them.
That's right.
I can still smell the beer and the cigarette buzz. I can smell it to this day. And that's how we made that money then, and went from that to my mom, and she gave me my first little real business called the candy store. And this was way before like Sam's Club, Costco. We ain't had none of that. So what my mom used to do, we used to go to this private candy store. We go get candy wholesale, bring it back to the hood on the steps, and we would sell, candy and hot Cheetos with chili and all that stuff at the bottom of the steps. You know what I'm saying? So the friends, they instead of going to the corner store, but we had a name for it back then because it was owned mostly by a certain demographic. So it was a name that I wouldn't use to this day, but we called it a certain type of store. But instead of going to that store, they came to, where we were, you know what I'm saying, and bought from us. So that showed, entrepreneurship. And then from then on, man, they started to do more stuff, and I knew God had more in me, than where I was, man. And around that time, Mike, that's how I met that mentor, Ian Noble, who gave me my first
Gotcha.
book called Over the Top by Zig Ziglar. And that book changed my life. And it showed me that I can do anything that I put my mind to. I started learning about the language of success and helping enough people get where they want to be, and life will send people to help you to be where you want to be. And so Ian gave me my first book, gave me my first daytimer, we called it back then, which is a planner. It's just a whole lot of things that led me into trying different ventures. I was trying to discover who I was, man, as an entrepreneur. I just knew it was more to me than being a hood kid. And so I was just trying different things. I mean, me and my boy, we had a lawn care business, I'm saying, at 16, 17. It was called Brothers in Christ Lawn and Car Care. And so we were, washing cars, cutting grass. As we graduated, we started, reading. We would always go to Books a Million a lot. So Books a Million is more popular on the East Coast. West Coast is Barnes and Noble. That's kind of what's known for. So as I got in high school, and at that time we was doing gospel rap back in the day. We was opening up for like Kirk Franklin and all that stuff. Marvin Sapp back in the day. I don't know if I told Michael that. So we was doing like the gospel hip hop thing before it was like popular, and which was really cool. But so I stopped doing that, and I started going to Books a Million a lot, reading about how to make money. So I was learning about owner finance mortgage notes and how to make money doing that. So in 11th grade, I was brokering multi-million-dollar construction perm loans because I was reading. I would go to Books a Million. I would read about all these different ways to make money, and then I figure out how to apply it in high school. So I always had that's entrepreneur drive. We was pitching the NBA back in 12th grade, for an NBA album. We pitched this concept for every NBA team to have their own album. They would have fans, to submit music. I mean, we was doing stuff all the time. So I always had that entrepreneurism, you know what I'm saying? And having the different failures, because again, I was a young kid from the hood. I didn't have nobody to guide me. I was finding my way, always doing different things. And I didn't find my thing until one day I was I forgot what year it was, but anyway, I was reading an article. I think I started outsourcing websites to India, man. I don't know how I got into it, but I was making money doing that, man. I was hustling, trying to figure, everybody trying to find their way, man. When you from the projects and you don't have that guidance. I was like still working corporate, but still doing this. I was always just trying to go after the dollar, man. I hadn't found my passion yet, my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I haven't discovered who Terry was at that time. It was just chasing the dollar, man. Just like a lot of people, a lot of us still trying to figure out who we are. You know what I'm saying? What's our purpose? And but not until, forgot what year it was, I had read this article about how these kids in Silicon Valley was coming up with these ideas and selling these apps for hundreds of millions of dollars or $10 million, whatever. And this was back in 2008. I think it's 2008, because it was the same year I had just put out my self-published book. It was called Stop Making Excuses, Get Off Your Butt and Fight for Your Dreams. And so I just wrote that book. I started to put it out, but then I read this article. I was like, well, shoot, man, I got ideas too. You telling me I can come up with an idea, make an app, and then people are going to give me money for it, and then it's going to sell for 10, 20, $100 million? So I was like, whoa. I stopped the whole book tour. I stopped everything. And I said, you know what? I can continue marketing this book, but guess what? If I die tomorrow, this dies too. So I got to figure out how to build a company, right, that can live without me. I don't know if you guys follow the Cashflow quadrant. It's the 4 quadrants of money. We start off as an employee, top left, and then you go into, I think, self-employed, bottom left. Top right is business owner or B. Bottom right is investor, when your money works for you. So the whole goal in Cashflow quadrant is to get down to the bottom right, is where your money's making money for you.
Amen.
So,
oh yeah.
Yes. So that's kind of, so it started to shift my mind, like, whoa. So I started coming up with ideas. I'm like, dude, I got ideas too. Like, we got to figure it out. So I had an idea, and one of my good friends, his name is Keith Perrin. He's one of the co-founders of Fubu. You know, those guys did $6 billion in retail sales. So I hit Keith up. I was like, man, I got this idea, man, about this app. You know, I don't know nothing about it, but I got this thing. So they had me to come up to their office in New York. I think they're still at the Empire State Building. He introduced me to my first venture capitalist. A gentleman's name was David Freshman. And Dave Freshman was actually responsible for all Damon John's early investments on Shark Tank. So it wasn't Damon John's money initially; it was Dave Freshman's money, which is a VC. And so they taught me the game. And but Keith set me up my first meeting though. He said, Terry, bring everything you got, bring both businesses, bring both ideas, and pitch it to David. Man, I brought two businesses. David said, Terry, first things first, you never pitch two things to a VC. They want to know, we give you money. We want to know you focus on the one thing. I said, look over at Keith. Like, man, you done set me up in here, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I had that meeting. Then they took me to a pitch event. And I was always charismatic, way more than, you know, a younger Terry than I am now. But, you know, so I was able to go to my first investor pitch meeting. It was only less than 1% of us in the room, and that looked like me. And even though I had Keith Perrin from Fubu sitting right beside me as I was pitching the business, and I knew they got it, I felt like they were still looking at me, but like, he's smart, but damn, I ain't trying to be funny. It was like, man, I felt like, oh, he black though. You know, that's how I felt during that time, because there wasn't that many black people in technology during that time. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, but it is right now, very limited. So when I would go to an investor meeting, dude, it was less than 1% of people that look like me. So that was really my first, you know, kind of thing getting going. And I came up with I couldn't get investment for that. Had another aha moment. I'm just kind of giving you guys the story, man, of brought me here. Had another aha moment and flew out to Silicon Valley because, again, I was just learning. I was excited, learning about this new culture. Went to Silicon Valley, pitched an investor. He said, hey, Terry, I love what you're doing. Hey, we're going to give you $250,000, but you got to find somebody to match it. So I'm like, well, shoot, he's going to give me $250,000 of MOU, which stands for Memorandum of Understanding. So basically, hey, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to sign it, but you got to find somebody to match this $250. Me being young and inspired, I'm like, how hard can that be? Shoot, you give me $250. I'm going to go out here and find another $250. We're going to get it popping. One of the hardest things, man. I could not get that other $250. So couldn't get the investment and had another aha moment. You know, we ended up getting funding. And we sold that business for a couple $1 million back in 2014. So, but that
Congrats
business,
on that.
Oh, thanks, man. But that business was a lesson for me because, you know, we allowed our investors to set the business up. And that's the worst thing that you can do. Never allow your investors to set the business up. Because when we had our big 7-figure sale, we got diluted, my partner and I, all the way down. So from that, I started helping other founders to not make the mistake that we made early on. Then, of course, later on, we got funded again by the VCs, and, you know, I've raised money for a whole lot of stuff over the years and stuff like that. So now that's what I kind of do. I help people to understand how to raise money for their ideas and for their businesses and stuff like that.
Great. That is excellent.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in between, but, you know, that's kind of encompasses who I am, man. Kid from the projects, man, who had to find his way, had to learn through life. And God has been a blessing the same way I got to Saitama. It's through God how I got to Mike. And now we're just trying to help Saitama, you know, through our relationships and network. And these are personal relationships. Like the situation that we got for Saitama right now is only through relationship. What we got for Saitama at the price we've been able to get it done for Saitama, people paid 4 times as much. It's just through the favor. Just so happened that the person who's over this whole thing, a friend of ours is close to that person, and just so happened that they're also a holder of Saitama. A VP of a multi-$100-million organization is a holder of Saitama. So, and it was some other people who wanted to do this, and but this person asked our friend, she asked him, how important is it for this company to get this right, to do this? And he said it's very important because Terry and Boogie, that's our friends. And because of relationship, man, we were able to make this happen. Like, and it's a big deal, bro. That's a real big deal. So, like I said, I'm just honored to be here. And I want to hear your story because I'm just honored to be here. And I know, you know, I thank Mike for that great introduction, but I'm one of those guys that can tell you, man, I'm from the hood. So everything that God did, that ever happened in my life is because of God, not because of how smart I am, how great Terry is. You know, I like to lead from the heart. I'm passionate, and my dad always said, you only do what you're confident in doing. That's it. That's it, man. I only get involved with stuff I feel 100% confident on. Don't talk about stuff that you don't know because you're gonna look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that lesson when I was a kid. I only talk about things I'm too confident in, and our brands are important to me. And that's what we said on that call today. I said I'm not a crypto guy, so I'm not here to fluff up a community. I'm telling you what's really happening. My name is known in my tech community in LA. You see, I do a lot of impact stuff, a lot of impact work. And hey, Craig, I appreciate that. Being patient. And I appreciate that because everything that we're doing is real. My partners, real people. All my partners are known for doing amazing work in Southern California. We're all impact driven, and we all have relationships. So again, I don't want to take up this whole call, man. I'm just excited to be here, and again, I lead from the heart,
bro.
man.
Inspiring, bro. You can.
So I definitely like hearing that.
Hey, Terry, I got one question, man.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
When you were younger, like 7, 8, 9, 10, I mean, it's not trying to sound cocky. Did you know you was a special kid?
I wouldn't say I knew I was a special kid, but I can tell you this. I used to read stories of Martin Luther King, JFK at that time. And I remember living in the hood, living at 9C South 8th Avenue in a little small town called Hopewell, Virginia, which is a slave town, City Point, Hopewell. That's where slaves first came in. So it's very black and white, very that type of mentality. And I remember reading, and I told my mom, I said, Mom, I want to be remembered. I said, I don't want to leave this world and nobody remembers me. That bothered me, even to this day. Like I don't want to just exist, and that's one of the things that Zig Ziglar used to talk about. How do you go from survival to significance? Making an impact in people's life. And my mentor Ian, years ago, Michael, when I was 14, he said, Terry, we're the makers of the dash. When I was 14 years old, I'm 42 right now. I didn't understand what that meant until he did that. And basically, he was talking about that dash on your tombstone from when you were born and then when you die. He said, Terry, it's up to you to make that dash mean something. What would that mean? What would people remember you for? That space from when you were born to when you die.
Wow.
What will people remember you for? You're the makers of your dash. You make your dash mean something. I didn't know what that meant as a young kid, not until last year. I understand when I started getting a lot more involved in impact. And I'm like, yo, it's about the impact that we leave here. So now that thought that I had as a kid where I wanted to be remembered, I know how to do that now. We impact people. Maya Angelou once said, people often forget what you say. They'll often forget what you do, but I'll never forget how you made them feel.
How you make them feel. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the impact that you make in people's life and that they'll remember. So again, I think it's to answer your question, Vern. I wouldn't say it was special. I just knew I didn't want to be forgotten, and I still feel like that to this day. So even when I wrote that book, even with my kids, I said, when Daddy dies, this book lives beyond Dad. So when you write a book, that's forever in the Library of Congress. You know what I'm saying? So I want to write more books so you can share with your friends just how your daddy thought. This is the impact your daddy made. Your daddy served the homeless. Your daddy loved people. Your daddy loved people. And I served with a hug. I served with a smile. That means a lot, man. So like a lot of people that don't mean like when you come from beginnings like where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in Virginia, back in my old town, I took my 2 kids. Just yesterday, I was in Virginia. I rode through my old hood and showed my kids. So this is where Daddy used to live. And every time I go back to Virginia, I always drive back to the projects to remind myself where I came from. I'll say that's the house apartment Daddy used to live at. This is where I seen Daddy's friend Dad got beat to death right here. You know what I'm saying? This is where, I used to see my so-called, mentors running from the cops, you know what I'm saying, in the hood. This is where we played scrimmage, scrap. I forgot what we call it, scramble. I think back then, if we throw the football up in the air and get it, and
Pick them
somebody
up, bust them up.
you call them bust them up, and you know what I'm saying. So that's me, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's about impact. I never shared that with you, Michael. You know, so we always be on our stuff, man. But you know, I think that's one of my worst fears for people not to remember who I was. Like, who wants to just live and be forgotten, man? You know, so you know, it's the thing.
Powerful. Terry, a lot of people are asking where can they find you on Twitter? What's your Twitter? What's your Twitter handle?
Yeah. Twitter is, I don't know. Y'all can find me today. I don't know if people can find me, man.
We can't find you on the live.
Yeah, man. It's just I am Terry Briggs, but I'm about to change it to Terry Crypto in a little bit because we out here in these streets. So right now it's just I am Terry Briggs on Twitter, and of course on Instagram as well, and all that good stuff. So yeah, man.
Powerful dude, man.
Hey, man, it's life, man. You know, it's only the things that we do, you know, in this world. You know, we already, again, I ain't trying to be spiritual, but you know, Bible talk about that too. You know, it's about what you put out there is going to be, you know, that's going to remain, man. What you put out in the world, man. So that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to impact as many lives as possible. The reason why we out here in Miami, you know, we trying to learn this thing so we can teach more people, you know, who haven't been exposed to crypto, man. We got a whole celebrity tribe in Los Angeles. I'm talking about top tier A celebrities, you know, who don't know anything about crypto. They want to learn. You know what I'm saying? They want to learn. You know, we got Tay Diggs. You know, we brought Tay Diggs to Saitama. You know, he's a star on All American. But when we got the whole American cast, All American, that want to get involved, but I got them on pause right now. You know what I'm saying? But you got a whole celebrity tribe who want to learn. So we about to start doing free of charge celebrity kind of like sessions. We're going to bring some crypto experts in and teach them and privately, so nobody feels embarrassed. You know, everybody feels secure. And we're going to bring people in and start teaching these celebs about crypto and NFTs and all that good stuff, and have a nice little networking session afterwards. And we got people like Lisa Ray who's interested. I ain't even tell you that, Mike. Lisa Ray's interested in Saitama. I gotta have a call with her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Next week. And
I met her before too. I know her.
Okay.
I met her before.
Okay. But just other names too.
Nice lady, man. Nice lady.
Yeah. I haven't met her yet. I just keep getting calls, man. But you know, Ariel, man, you know, my partner Ariel, man, she got connects all the way up to Paris Hilton and everybody. You know, so we gonna go ham at the right time. You know, but Saitama's been a blessing to us because, you know, now we know the power of our network. And we're like, you know, let's blow Saitama up, and let's go to the next. We're gonna go to the next token, our next NFT project. You know, keep getting paid. You know, keep moving and keep doing it. Everybody benefit. You know, so it's opened up a big opportunity for us, man. But at the end of the day, it's about impact, and it's about making a difference. And everything you see us do, it's 100%. You know, we're not here to be seen. We're here to make an impact, man. My mama used to take homeless people off the street when I was a kid. And before we moved from Long Beach to California, my mom would take homeless people off the street, get them cleaned up, and let them come live with us. Now I wouldn't do that now to this day, but I'm saying this is the things that I saw my mother do. So I seen my mother as a single mom. You know what I'm saying? No man in the house at that time. I seen her make an impact. So you know that's what we about, man. It's about changing lives out here, and then we can do this with Saitama and crypto. Let's do it. Let's change some lives. I mean, lives already being changed. Stories already being coming out. Powerful stories, man, that I've heard. You know, people sharing, man. And it's not just about the money. It's about the relationship. It's just as powerful as the money. You know what I'm saying? People having these, you know, these brothers, man, talking to Vern and Cuffing the Dip and Just a Man, Michael Thompson, and everybody. You know, I can't say how many people on your live, but all the people that's here, you know, I always say you're only one thing from happening. One thing, man. One inspiration, one note, one connection, one thing from your whole life changing. One thing. And I call it the power of one. The one thing. So no matter where you are in your life right now, it don't matter, because all you need is that one connection, that one person to believe in you. I tell people you don't need everyone to believe you, just need the right one. I'm gonna let y'all remember, you don't need everyone, you just need the right one. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real right there. Mike and Vern. No, I agree with that one, full heartedly.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
For sure. So powerful, man. So
Yeah,
powerful.
man. This is good, man.
Yeah, I definitely need to hear that. It's especially good to hear different perspectives from different people, especially when you have similar backgrounds, my brother. You know what I mean? Because I definitely did not have the sweetest of upbringings at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's
I concur.
it's fun.
Yeah, that guy.
Fun seeing what you end up turning into or what you end up doing versus what you thought you would do or what you started doing at the beginning. Because I've worked on cars, I've done carpentry work, hardwood flooring, cable. Man, I was the guy that I done painted cars. I done did everything. I feel like anything that required any type of hustle or drive to do it, or just you just felt like getting dirty. I did all that stuff, but I made decent money in between doing that, and I was always doing. I was going to the next job. Like I never stopped moving, pretty much. So
That's great. And you take skills with you. Every job, every venture, every unsuccess. I forgot who it was, but they said, failure is simply an opportunity to do it better the next time. That's it. That's it.
For sure.
You learn for every step. Like as long as you learn something from every move, that's all that matters. The only reason why I've been able to do the things I'm able to do and communicate and get in certain rooms is because of all the failures that I've had. Like I thank God for the failures, man, because I've learned through that. I've learned how to bounce back. One of the most challenging things for any entrepreneur is the skill of resilience and to bounce back. Because every time you start over, you're fighting the thought that, you know what, man, last time I tried, it didn't work. Remember, I did that, it didn't work. I'm gonna do it again. Is it gonna work? You fight, that's the thing. So to be able to bounce back and have resilience, that's what you learn through, like you said, being able to keep moving. So I think, man, dude, I thank God for all the failures, the heartbreaks, the tears in the closet, the pandemic, when we lost everything during the pandemic. Man, real talk, man. We had to, I'm gonna give you another powerful story. My wife and I, kids, living in a house, and we were living in LA, private gated community, 5-bedroom house, and pandemic hit. We own a jury. We have a jewelry company with distributors around the country. One of my wife's companies, and so the business was already kind of shaky. The pandemic hit, so we started to lose everything. Lost the Porsche. It was like the Porsche of the house. Like, they didn't come get this. You know what I'm saying? Come get this Porsche. Just go. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was like, okay, now the house, because everything got hit. Our investors got hit when COVID. Like everybody got hit.
Man,
So
yeah, it was bad.
we couldn't pay. We couldn't pay the rent. Like it was like, do I keep paying this? And it was shell shock for me, paying almost $4,000 a month for rent for a house. LA, I was shell shocked. So we was doing that for 5 years. So we was good. You know what I'm saying? But when the pandemic hit, bro, like everything shut down. So I think about this, man. I had to send my whole family back to Virginia. For my mom, for my wife, my grown wife, a grown man, to go live with her parents. They have a nice size house out there. My wife, she's a pastor's kid, but still, I had to send my wife back to, you know what I'm saying? So like, who wants to? Man, we got hit. You know what I'm saying? And I was embarrassed for a long time. Like, man, I'm a grown man, and I've always been able to make moves, and I couldn't figure it out. I was so upset. What was going on? I couldn't think. You know what I'm saying? I remember crying. I remember thinking about committing suicide. This was just, beginning pandemic, man. I remember, like, I felt like my worth was attached to what I did. So it was so many lessons that I got out of it, that my worth is not what I did. My worth is who I am and what's inside of me. But it took me a minute to get outside of that. And that's why, Mike, I can relate with these ball players who, you know what I'm saying? They relate their worth to what they did on the court. And then when they're not playing anymore, they think they're not worth for anything anymore. So I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was. And so we lost everything, man. And that's how I got close with Catino, is we both, we ended up start working in the pandemic. So we started selling masks and gloves, and now, COVID test kits. I have a company, we sell COVID test kits to government and hospitals around the country. But I can tell you, I lost everything. Me and Catino working hand in hand, man. We was, man, just grinding together. And in the month of January this year, we made more in January than I made in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a huge 6-figure, big. So
You got
that
me
1
looking at
month,
myself now.
say it again, brother.
You got me looking at myself like, what am I doing wrong?
Hey man, it's the pandemic. I tell people the pandemic took me out and the pandemic brought me back in. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Because
right.
we had to find our way. And even in the beginning of the pandemic, man, I had started a nonprofit with a guy where, we were, companies were giving us money to give away free PPE supplies. And again, we were still living in Virginia during that time, in parents' house, and he was in LA. And he took advantage of my network because I had the network, but my money was low. And so he was getting all the cred, but through my relationships, we had Ariana Grande shared on Instagram, the nonprofit that I co-founded, and we got viral. And the first big deal that I got, for the nonprofit, he owed me like $20K, but because I was in Virginia and he was in LA, when it was time to cut the check, brother was a ghost.
Oh
So
boy.
the 20 grand that I needed to bring my family back, that we needed, man, we were rubbing nickels. I needed that. I was waiting for it, but when the money hit, man, dude, on answering the phone call, man, it was bad. So I had to reinvent myself, man. And my wife and kids, everybody was like, "What's going on with the money?" I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, man, I don't know who's watching this thing right here. I'm just saying, I don't care where you are in life. I don't care what you've been through, what you're going through right now. I'm telling you, you're one thing from happening that'll change your whole life, man. So again, I don't know who y'all got watching, but I just want to say that, man, you just one thing from happening.
Bro, you got me watching it. Bro, for the very least, what you just said, bro, like you literally just told my whole story without telling my whole story, pretty much. And like, I definitely felt the majority of the words you were saying, bro. Because like, I literally, Vern told me to write a book called "I Blew Up, Then I Blew Up." Like, but you know what I'm saying? You might not get the concept of that, but I had an accident where I actually I was in an explosion. You know what I mean? So
wow.
Then from that I ended up doing this YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? So he basically wanted me to translate it from that. Like I went from literally having absolutely nothing. Like I lost my job, every single thing, to using what I had, the last of what I had to do this. And it actually worked out. So
come on, man. Let's go.
Right.
Bro,
it was actually
bro, it's not over, bro. It's just starting.
Yep.
You don't understand, bro. Like I know what Saitama is going to do, so I'm definitely going to be a executive producer on your film, bro. And it's not going to be no rinky-dink film on like the after school special and all that. It's going to be a well put together project, brother. Because your story, bro. First of all, it's only like you got like too many incidents, so everybody's gonna be like, "No, this didn't happen to just one person." Yes, it did. So I'm definitely going to be excited about that, man. Because bro, people are going to be like, there's gonna be funny moments as well.
He just motivated me to do the story right there. He was like, what do you leave behind? Like if I can leave back like the actual story behind, you know what I mean? Like they'll definitely understand and know and remember me, you know what I mean? So maybe.
For sure. Yeah, and it's really nice to see, I mean, for me, I'm completely, opposite side of the spectrum where I didn't have the upbringing but I can still relate to what you're saying by that dash. You know what I mean? Like everybody has that dash, and what you make of that dash is what defines you. It's it's the character of the man you are or the woman you are that really lays the groundwork for that legacy that you're talking about leaving. And that dash, like I said, we may not have had the same upbringing and the same life experiences, but man, your words definitely have some power. And that dash, it is what you make it. So it's up to you to take it and make it what you want to.
Yeah, I love it, man. Thanks for sharing
man.
that.
It's just crazy because I met all of y'all at the launch, and it just feels weird that it seemed like I've known y'all for like ever.
Right.
It's just I don't get it, man. Like I don't never trust anybody right off the bat. And when I saw Terry, and I was like, oh shoot, and I was like, this is weird. And I saw Justin, I was like, why he acting like he know me? But it was weird. It was like, hey, what's up, Vern? I was like, what's up, Justin? And I actually almost I hit Cuff in the legs, and he looked at me. I was like, oh shit, let me stop playing with this dude. I said, hey, I'm Saitama Vern.
Yeah, he be forgetting sometimes that I did blow up. You can't tell. I hold myself quite well.
Yeah, I was about to like tackle his legs. I was like, wow.
It's a real thing.
He says,
It's
thanks
a
for the
real thing.
patience, fam. My hands got tied tonight. Unfortunately, moving forward, we'll just let the updates flow naturally without anticipation. I'll take the hit for that, even though it's out of my control. Event is on schedule, but marketing will be delayed a day. It's all good, man. I can wait a
So
day.
good.
I
Yeah,
can wait a
it's
day.
all good. It's all good.
Hey,
Shout out
Michael,
to Duff and
what's
the
that
Tim
saying
for
you
the.
got, Mike?
Go ahead.
What's that?
What's that saying you got?
It's on the way.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so
It's
Hey.
on the
Boss
way.
Lady says, I found Cuffin at the Saitama party. His live was the only live that was grown up. How did I read that?
What? Cousin Fantasy Our Party, his live was the only live that was grown up that I seen personally that night. Been a subscriber
Okay,
ever
I'm
since.
laughing, but that's my homeboy though. Shouts out
That's
to him.
awesome.
Yeah, shout
That's
out,
awesome.
shout out.
CEO boss lady.
Man, they go
Hey, Terry, I have to call you, man.
Please do, man. Please do,
Yeah.
brother.
I
Mike,
definitely
no,
have to call you.
we out here, man. Like,
Man, I don't know where y'all be having them speeches at, but if y'all have, I know if you and Mike talking at the same time and y'all just gonna be motivating the hell out of somebody and y'all just want to put somebody on three-way, I ain't even gonna bother y'all. I might just sit back and listen for a little bit. Like, man, let me get my week started.
But you don't understand, man. You don't understand, man, when you tell your story, bro. Just
It's a
imagine
real
you tell your story how Mike Tyson is telling his story. You think you can handle a crowd like that?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell it, but I don't know if I would tell the whole like real version of it.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
Because it's, I don't know, man. Like
All right, so
I
Justin.
did that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it was like everybody was kind of like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like that brief quiet. I was like, man, y'all go ahead and tell a joke after this. And they still like they was telling jokes, but the jokes wasn't strong enough. You know what I'm saying? We need a comedian live. Like we need a comedian on standby.
Miss J coming in with a $20 super chat.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you
Segue.
for blessing us tonight with your story.
Story's
Yes,
gonna
we
be
definitely appreciate
amazing.
it.
Unbelievable.
thanks, Miss J.
You trying to remake the Titanic?
Sure, my story is kind of it's not as powerful as yours though, Cuff.
Don't say that, man. Don't ever say that, brother, because you know I always
No, I
say,
got,
man,
bro. I got. Oh, never mind. Actually, I got. Oh, yeah, that
yeah, because I just want to say that for because there's a lot of people that think that way. Let me tell you, everyone has people assigned to specifically them. No matter how important you think Mike's story is, my story is, guess what? My story may not resonate with a group, but your story may resonate with a group.
True.
So your story is just as powerful because people don't understand that we have people assigned to us and we're assigned to people, right? So there's people that no matter how great of an orator somebody is, how powerful the message is, there's people that I may never impact the way you impact, right?
Got it.
Because everybody gravitate to different things. They can gravitate to that voice of yours. That they might be like, oh my, I love the way that voice deep. I love when he just motivating me. You know what I'm saying? Like how my mama was with Bird want to take a picture. I want to take a picture with that man with the beard. I'm like, mama, hold on. It's gonna resurface later, mama. It's gonna resurface. It's gonna resurface. And Bird has the white on, talking.
Oh, shut it down.
You made an impact. And then Bird was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take a picture. We can go ahead and take it. You know. So mama was ready, you know. So
Mama was ready, right?
I'm just saying.
Ain't take them nowhere.
I couldn't. So, you know, my dad's making jokes, man. It was so funny story, bro. I'll let you before. So we had another event that John Sally showed up to, right? So as like a Range Rover event. This was like the Aston Martin dealership like 2 weeks ago that Mike was supposed to come to and make. Anyway, so John Sally,
hey, stop inviting him. I'm free.
Golly.
Let's forget him.
Shots fired.
Y'all can come through. So we at the Aston Martin event, you know. So John Sally, you guys
just at the Aston Martin event. Y'all heard that, right? But go ahead, Terry.
I ain't go because I was scared I was gonna buy something that I ain't need. So that's why I ain't go. I was scared I was gonna buy something. Keep me out of there.
It's my partner Boogie, man. He's an Aston Martin man. That dude. But anyway, so John is so funny. So John brings his wife, and my mom is still there. I got my wife there, and so John says, "Hey, honey, this is Terry's mom. She was hitting on me all night in Vegas." I said, "Oh." It was a joke. It was a joke though. But if you guys know John Sally,
That's how he
is
do.
a great comedian.
Yeah.
He jokes nonstop all the time.
I thought it was an act, but no.
Yeah, he jokes all the time. So we're cracking up. The wife is right there. My mom is there. My wife, man, we all cracked up. But yeah, man, that's what Saitama Vern do to him.
Yeah, big fella.
Got that very white on it.
I was like, at first, the crazy part about it, like when I first met your mom, I thought that was Mike's mom.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait a minute. I said, oh, that's Terry's mom. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to take a picture with you too. Mike's mom.
Everybody want to take a picture with Vern.
Mom will try to take a
picture. Vern taking all the mamas that night.
Everybody's mom was trying to take
Vern. Can't comment on that.
Oh my gosh.
Mama settle down.
Away from my mama.
Settle down.
Stay away from my mama.
Yeah, hey, Justin mom is beautiful too.
What?
Your mom is beautiful, bro.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta keep you in that beard away, man.
Yeah, man. I'm not going by nobody. None of my homeboy moms are done.
Keep your mama away from Vern. Keep your mama away. Hide your mama.
Hide your wives. Hide your kids.
She said very white.
Shout out to Saitama Empress. She's real cool. She's great.
Yes, Saitama Empress. That's a hug.
That the virtual hug.
It's my virtual hug. It's both my hands in the screen.
With a virtual hug. That's what you need.
Virtual hug.
Every time it starts over Empress. Here, and then it works its way back.
I know. I gotta aim it right. Like it's backwards.
Right, like talking about Mr. Steal Your Mom. First of all, pull Craig picture up. Craig is my age, and look at how he looks.
Watch Craig.
That's Craig. Yeah.
Come on,
But Mr.
He
Baby
would use a whole bottle of baby oil. He'd be like, man, you got a little baby oil in the back.
Hey, when we see Craig, Terry, we got to pull out our protein shake. When we see Craig picture come up.
Craig, I just go like this.
Look, Craig got that.
Craig got that
Terry Crews. That's right.
That Terry Crews going on.
Right.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my!
All you need is a whistle.
That's right.
We go to the pool with Craig. We're like, Craig, keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt
Man,
on.
bro.
On,
I'm trying to get in shape, man.
Right.
Craig gonna be like, okay, he gonna take the shirt off and got an Under Armour shirt that's tight as hell under it. So I'm gonna leave the shirt on, guys.
Hey, Craig. Come on, Craig. You had to put that shirt on till we tighten up a little bit, man. You got we tighten up a little bit, man.
We a team, Craig. Get the shirt on.
Man.
Man.
Have a suit jacket at the pool.
Hey, Vern, he ain't been back on since that one time he came on, man.
Yeah, he came back on.
Yeah, he came on, man. We gotta get Craig back on.
I want to see if it's I don't know, what is it called? A catfish.
Don't even make sense
in real life.
That was Craig.
I got cookies in the oven right now. I'm going to throw them away. I just seen Craig's picture.
I can't gain no more weight.
Mike, knowing Mike going to sit there and eat them and cry, thinking about, man, golly, I ain't ever going to make it.
Ain't going to make it.
Keep telling himself it's on the way after he eats
It's on the way.
On behalf of the Cup for the Dip Show, Mr. Terry, you know you're welcome anytime, brother.
Wow, of course.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I just enjoy you good brothers, man. It's always great. And, Mike's always talk about, being on you guys' show. And it's the first time I've seen it. I think I might have, one time when I first started connected with Mike, I think I might have clicked on, saw Mike's face, and then I clicked off. It's just like, okay, that's my brother doing this thing.
Yeah, he was like, who are these other guys?
Is that right? Am I bringing the ratings down? Is that what my face doing?
No, not in a bad way. it was just good to see Mike on like, okay, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. I mean, I got friends on TV. I'd be like, okay, they on another show. Okay, switch up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But I'm just really honored, man. And I know I say Mike all the time because he know we have really good conversations. But he really just opened up the opportunity, man, and to really get involved in this great venture, man. And man, it's really exciting, man. It's exciting to work with a team and a leadership, that allow you to do you. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the greatest signs of a leader is to know the strengths of the people that follow you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And leadership is all about delegation and, not being, and me and Mike talk about all the time, it's not about being the smartest person in the room. If you are the smartest, if you are the smartest person in that room, you need to get out that room.
That's right. Wrong room.
And I think, with Russ, and I know there's other great devs as well, but I only can speak on Russ because that's who we engage with more frequently. But just as, when we say all the time, I did a quote a while ago about his visionary leadership, is because the conversations that we have with that guy, he understands the business side. He understands that, he wants to make Saitama not just a token. He wants it to be part of culture. So that's what, our band of ninjas, that's what we're trying to do. How do we, let's get this thing part of culture, and any by any means necessary. And I'm a wild thinker. He's a wild thinker. We're wild thinkers. I'm trying to figure out how to have Saitama times Nike collaboration, Saitama times Adidas, Saitama times Puma. See, that's where I think that's things that we're trying to do. We want to do stuff that other crypto tokens not doing, that they're not doing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like
because
that.
the thing is, because this is the thing, Vern, the more, and Mike and I, we had these conversations all the time. Like I said, we got a band of ninjas that's working when y'all don't even know we working, right? Because the more we can integrate Saitama into culture, which is daily use of the token or daily or of the brand, right? That also brings investor confidence, right?
For sure.
Because they see that here's a company, a token that's here for the long run. It's no rug pull here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to spend all this money to do stuff that nobody else is doing to lose it. And nobody trying to do all that. Russ want to dominate. He want to do stuff ain't nobody doing. I'm like, great, because that's how we think.
That's right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I like that.
On another level.
Thinking, when you put it like that, thinking outside of the box, doing big things at all times. I can deal with it.
Think about this, right? Everybody's seeing crypto.com on a going from Staples Center to crypto.com. What does that do for you as an investor? Does that make you want to pull? Does that make you want to pull money out of crypto.com, or does it make you want to think about putting money in?
Exactly.
Put it in.
You know what I'm saying? So what if you see Saitama connected to Subway, connected to all these different things? How are you going to start thinking about even more about Saitama?
I'm gonna just think about how much of the supply we're not gonna have. We're gonna need to get some more supply. That's what I'm thinking. More tokens, because we getting into too many things.
Too many things. But what I'm saying, by seeing that, you're like, whoa, these guys serious. They're here to stay. So the whole objective of our company, again, is called Beyond Crypto, is to help crypto companies do just that, go beyond the crypto and get into mainstream culture. So that's our goal. We want to take crypto projects and turn them into crypto brands, and then we want to turn those brands and put them into mainstream culture. That's our philosophy. That's what we do.
Definitely got to talk.
Exactly. It is amazing the opportunities that are in front of us. That's why I've been saying it for many months. Well, not many, because I haven't been here for many months, but for the time that I've been here, it's been those things to where, like Terry's talking about, and like we talk about on this stream often, even though I say it's on the way, it's kind of funny. It's a coined statement, but it's so true when we say this, because there's so much even in the pipeline right now that, again, it's such the magnitude of it is so amazing as we even leading into what we're about to announce soon. It's just like, this is still just the beginning. It's still it's kind of hard to fathom. And I get it. I see people impatient about things, but I get it. but recognize with where we are right now and where we've come, the company is barely 6, 7 months old. So just think of what's been accomplished. I mean, I'm from business. Like I say it all the time, Terry from business, we're from business. So this speed, this impact, what are we at? 267,000 people following. Do you know how much companies in America would die to have this level of following, this speed of growth in this period of time? And to be where we are, we've created history literally already, and we're just beginning. And so that's why, what a great luxury that an individual gets to have, to just sit back and look at a chart, or sit back and look that an announcement happened or didn't happen. What a great luxury you have to just be able to do that and even form an opinion. What a great luxury that is, that you could sit back and basically just kind of wait to a degree to kind of be fed. And I'm talking to those that's leaving negative comments about things that didn't happen. What a great luxury that is. What a great position to be in, to not have to make the phone calls, go to the meetings, travel, to be able to create the relationships necessary to build and to grow, not just for an individual, but for a community, for a national, international company. What a great luxury to just be able to sit back and look at a chart and criticize. What a wonderful, wonderful privilege to be able to just sit back and just criticize something that didn't happen, that you get to be spoon fed for. Man, that's awesome.
Hey,
That's
Mike,
awesome.
I would love to interject too and share this from an educational
Please.
standpoint. Is
Please.
as somebody who's been a part of accelerators, of tech companies, accelerators. And before I say what I'm going to say, just to kind of validate what I'm about to tell you guys, one of the companies that's a part of the accelerator group that I'm still a part of, because once you get funded by venture capitalists, you stay inside of the Slack channel as a founder. So I'm still considered a founder because of we were funded by a top VC. It stands for venture capitalist. But anyway, one of the companies that come to our Christmas parties, when the VC does these parties, I didn't know who they were when I first met them. You guys ever heard of or seen an app called Honey? Gives you all the discounts?
Yes.
So yeah, so we're all part of the same venture fund. So Honey was acquired by PayPal for some billions of dollars, right? So in this accelerator, I'm able to see all the new companies that get funded. I'm able to see the processes. Everybody starts out small. When you're part of, when you get funded by investment, everybody starts part of the accelerator. You have your team and you're coding over here, and you got your biz dev and the conference rooms over there, and having your meetings. And let me tell you, man, Saitama this is again, I'm not speaking from a crypto standpoint. I'm just talking from a business standpoint, from a startup perspective, right? As a company, as a startup, Saitama's killing it because they're not like just in an investment get rich quick thing. They're a business. He's running it like it's still a startup. So most startups, first of all, most startups are not started by the founders who's funding it out of their own personal wallet. I mean, money that they've made in other ventures. So one, I'm gonna tell you this. So like there's people, like we've been on calls with Russ and people who wanted to invest money into Saitama, like business. I mean, we had Russ on with a multi-millionaire guy who made a whole lot of money in crypto. Russ said, no, we're self-funding.
That's right.
So people to understand the things that I see. I haven't been involved as long as you guys have, but from a business perspective, I'm seeing a man who's coming out of his pockets, a group who's funding this, right? Because you got to think, right? All those fees, all the transaction, people buying Saitama, the fees are going to those other exchanges.
Exactly right.
The fees that would normally fund the company to do moves, Saitama's not getting those fees. Those the other exchanges are getting it. But when their wallet launches, now the business of Saitama, right, could begin to make money and can do some things. But in the meantime, you have a guy who's funding the big thing that we're doing. That it's money pulled together from not from a group of investors, from these guys' pocket, right? So
Exactly.
from a business perspective, these are things that we learn, right? Which I just want to take the time to educate people who don't understand business, because a lot of times you see companies where they are, you see PayPal, you see Instagram, right? But you don't see all the things that they've been through, all the failures, all the bugs, all the things that happen. It happens in tech. So because again, I'm not trying to vouch for this is not a vouch for Saitama wallet moment. This is a business education moment, right? I'm a tech guy.
Right.
So when I look at this, now of course we could have did a better job at communicating certain things, right? That we all acknowledge that. But we start talking about launching an app that people are putting their money into, right? That a bug can happen, and not only the app crash, but your funds could be gone. In technology itself, right? We have these things that we put behind, say, an app, right? Like this program called Jira. What Jira does, one of the things what it used to do is locate all the bugs that's happening inside of your app. So you're able to make changes in the technology as it's discovered, right? Because the whole job, even with Instagram, a lot of people don't know there's algorithms that they track you, everything you do, every movement, any issue. If they see, okay, he was stuck here, it takes all this collective data of how you move on the app and say, well, X amount of people, they get stuck here. So we're going to change and we're going to do a new design because the data shows that people get stuck when this happens, right? So I say all to say there's things that's happening behind the scenes with technology that you guys don't know about, that most people don't know. There's like, give us the wallet, give it to it. You said,
right.
Like, dude, you understand? Like, I know somebody that was involved with a crypto token launch, and there was a bug in their contract in this whole system, and they lost all their money. And it wasn't a rug pull. It was something with the tech where they messed. It was an honest mess up. But my guy, my friend, lost $800,000 because just happened 2 days ago. So because of bugs, something wasn't done the right way, right? So I say all this to say, like, man, like, let these people just get it right, man. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing that, if any of the biggest learning lesson I think that I would share is, of course, the communication. We can work on the communication. Just say, hey, man, listen, we need more time. That's me. That's where I would love to say we just need more time. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to be right, but in technology, it's something that's called build, measure, learn, feedback loop. It's a common phrase. If we have any tech people that's on this, if you guys pick up a book, it's called The Lean Startup. It's the Bible of the tech industry, right? What that basically says is build, measure what's working, what's not working. You learn from it, and you take what you learn and you put back. So it's this whole process: build, measure, learn, feedback loop. And you don't put out the product until you successfully done that process a couple times where you figured it out. So you don't put out a product before you've done that enough where you feel good as the developer that the product is not going to crash. So the thing with the delays, everybody's talking about the delays of Saitama wallet, whatever. Listen, guys, they're following proper tech protocol outside of crypto. It's technology. So it's a difference between the coin and but when you're building technology, there are certain protocols that you do when you're launching a piece of tech. I've been doing this for 10 years. You know, again, I'm not trying to, what I'm telling you. So what we're seeing is the proper way to do certain things. So it's okay, but you need the technology to work. Because what would happen if they put it out there just to appease a hungry wolf pack, right? And something happens, and then people lose their money. You know what I'm saying?
All it takes is one.
It's more devastating. Give me another week, another 2 weeks, or shoot, they launched it, gave it to us. Oh man, we all lost our money. Like, come on, man. Right. So I think we got to go from emotional investors to, it's great to be excited. But guess what? People who just invest emotionally, you'll lose all the time. I remember the first time I started trading Forex way back in the day, trying to chase trades, emotional. Oh man, I'm gonna get back in. Oh, it's still going up. I'm gonna buy back in. Guess what? Then it goes back down. But my emotions had me chasing the thing. Realize I can't trade emotionally. So we have to allow the business to go, right? Let's remove our emotions out the way, and let's let the business be a business. That's all I'm saying. Let the business be a business.
Powerful. So true, brother. So true.
I agree with all of that, man. Y'all in here dropping real jewels. So I hope anybody at home that is buying some paper, a pen, a pencil, any writing utensil to write some of this stuff down, man, because you might not hear this anywhere else, man, and you have to pay for information like this normally. I'm trying to tell you, people take classes to learn some of the things that are being told to you guys right now.
This is years. This is years. This is years of traveling to conferences. This is years of being in an accelerator with some of the smartest people in tech, learning from these guys. I can open up a Slack channel right now and message some of these, the CEO of Honey, telling you guys about, because they're part of the same group. I'm able to see everything that's going on. Listen, guys, we got to allow the business to be the business. You know what I'm saying? And just support it. If you're excited about this project, hey, man, let's rally behind it and let's support and say, hey, anything we can do to help. Hey, guys, what can we do to help? Hey, maybe something that maybe I don't know. So maybe I have a false assumption or a false expectation on something I shouldn't have an expectation on. Let me understand what they're doing. Let me understand. Do I really know what it takes to build an app? So if you really don't know what it takes to build an app, you can't really attack somebody understanding what's going on in app development. And it's a finance app. Y'all got to understand, it's not like, oh, I just launched a photo sharing app. It's not, I ain't launching Instagram. I'm not launching a social media. People's money's in it. And then what they're trying to do with Saitama is integrating a whole lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, yeah, man, like what we do in tech, we launch one feature at a time. So, like, and I know they want to do the whole, me personally, I'm like, yo, give them 2 features. Let these 2 things work good. And not moved by all the pressure that everybody's trying to give these guys, because that's not fair, man. It's not fair for these guys have to rush a piece of tech because a whole crowd of angry wolves want a piece of tech faster than it should be done. You got to drop a couple features, man. You drip features, you drip them out, you get a couple working, you get that working. Okay, that's great. Now then, let me launch this other piece. People are like, oh, we want that faster. You said this would be. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not how we do business, y'all. And if you don't understand, just like, listen, y'all, in love, just be quiet for a little while. And guess what? You don't think these guys want to launch their product? You don't think these guys want to protect their names? You think these guys don't want to get this thing going faster than us? You know what I'm saying?
I think the problem is, I said it a couple different times, is that we've been kind of spoiled and spoon-fed information. So whereas a lot of different cryptos don't tell you anything, you know what I mean, that's going on, and people are like, man, we need info. Now it's like we're getting info, and it's not enough info, or it's not fast enough, or the time frames are not coming quick enough for them. You know what I mean? It's always something in business to whereas it's not good enough for everybody. So I feel like everybody who has patience will be good in this situation. Holding your bag within this situation will definitely help it grow. You get the reflections from the sales, buys, things like that. And on top of that, it's like you get the increases as it increases. It's not going to stay at these levels forever. You'd be able to think that Saitama is going to stay at this level forever, especially with all of the things we have ahead of us.
So just real quick, just to double back on, I don't know how the magnitude of what this is or whatever, but if it's contracts involved and things of that nature, I have a linen contract at work that it took 4 months to do. A linen contract. And at the end, they wanted to change something. So guess what? Had to do the whole thing and then get it amended and all that type of stuff. And you got to do all type of stuff like that. So if I'm doing that on a smaller scale, then you got to understand, if you're dealing with, like, I don't know what it is, but it's saying it's huge. So just imagine, you know what I mean? So,
yeah,
sure.
Yes, it's on the highest level, man. Mike knows it's on the highest level, man.
So it's like, if it's that type of level, You gotta have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted.
Exactly right.
Hey, look at the level and the grade of people that are on the team of Saitama, including yourself and Michael Thompson. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at the level. Like, people don't even look at that part of it. It's like sometimes, even when you're young and you go to go hoop somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, you know who the squads you're not supposed to be playing against. Like
That's right.
you came with, and you know the squad that's on the court right now. I'm not running up and saying I got next. You know what I mean? That's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they go in the gym, they see us, they be like, "Oh man, we gotta go over there."
like they ain't here playing the game, man. The only people that was here was
That's right.
and Chris and them, man. I couldn't even get no real hoopers. You know what I mean? You know what your matchup is. I feel like this is a all-star team, which you should expect all-star results from. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we're receiving. They're dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, making sure everything is in place so that we have a good product out here. Nobody wants a have-done product out there. Nobody.
Yeah.
We're here to make sure that our money is secure. They want to make sure their money is secure also, because that's how they continue to make more money, making people comfortable within their product.
Sure. For sure.
Especially when you start talking about sophisticated investors. You know, Mike, I know Mike always tell me, like, you know, when the sophisticated money come in, you know, they want to make sure stuff tight, you know, and start bringing these bigger dollars, institutional money, whatever.
Institution,
tight,
have to be.
You gotta be tight, man.
They're watching. They are watching, and they are waiting. So it's important that we move accordingly. We move corporately, right, and not just emotionally.
Thank you.
Right? That's the key.
Corporate is something totally different. I'm
different
just
animal.
Military like contracts. Corporate, man, you can't play around with that.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Building a business, man. Like I said, when you look at the crypto.coms of the world, when you look at the Coinbases of the world, these are real fully functioning companies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know with employees and all this other stuff, man. You talking, and people take that for granted. It's we got a small group of devs that's building a massive project. Then you got a group of people like Michael Thompson, myself, and other people, Saitama Vern, you guys, everybody's that's supporting. We're a cast, but we're not employees. You know what I'm saying? So you got to imagine, it's like, y'all remember the movie 300?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You got, 300, fighting against, uphill battle against these bigger armies. We a small tribe. That's, no big team of employees. Coinbase got employees. Those big companies, they got tons of employees. Crypto.com. Y'all understand, that's a $700 million deal. They spent $700 million for 20 years.
Dropping the bucket for them.
Dropping the bucket. Guess what? Guys, they can make them. That's what all crypto. Yeah, they got all that money backing them. Again, you got a group of founders who self-funded Saitama. So I need people to understand the difference, right? And we'll get there. Saitama essentially is still a startup.
That's right.
That's crazy.
If you guys don't know what
that
is,
that's crazy.
Go Google startup. What is a startup? I need the people who don't know, take the time, go Google, what is a startup? And then Google, how long does it take a startup to become profitable?
That's right.
That really it takes in the tech world, it's noted that most startups don't become profitable until after 5 years.
That is exactly right.
Let that sit for a minute. Most startups are not profitable until after 5 years. Most startups don't even generate revenue for over 6 months to a year.
Tell them. That's exactly right.
Y'all gonna understand that. You got startups who receive millions of dollars in investment, and they still don't generate revenue because they're still trying to figure out who they are as a technology company.
That's exactly right.
So again, I wanted to take an education moment because the reason why a lot of times we assume is because we're not properly educated on what's real and what's not. And if you're on Twitter looking for Twitter hands, people who've never owned a company, people who've never worked executive level corporate, you don't know what goes behind the veil. You have a lot of people making assumptions on what they think things should be, right? What you think how things should move. Oh, it should be as simple. You should just be able to do this and that. Listen, if you never worked high level corporate, you can't have an opinion on something that you've never had an experience in. You
So
understand? I hope, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's the truth. If I need help in something, I'm gonna hire somebody who has the experience, not somebody who just opinionated. Right? Your opinions could be great, but if you don't have the record, show me the receipts. If you got the receipts that you've done this, lived it, then okay, we can talk. So again, when we're looking on Twitter and we're seeing all these people making opinions and they don't have any background to validate their opinions, then that's just opinions. And they're entitled to the opinions. But what you don't want to do is look at people's opinions and take them as fact if their experience doesn't warrant the merit of what they're saying. Right?
And there's a lot of people that have opinions like that, especially about Saitama lately, just because of different things that they feel like should have happened, like they ran the company or they were in charge of any of the decisions that were going on. You know what I mean? So if you were in charge of that, I'm sure things would have went differently and you could have rushed everything. And yeah, everybody probably would have lost their money behind that because somebody would have found a back door into the project and then what? You know what I mean? So I don't like the rushed version, you know what I mean? Like I want the version that Saitama is going to come out with, you know, the correct version.
That's right. That's right. Love it.
Well, you gotta tell them like what multi-million-dollar company you ran before. Like show me what y'all did. If you can show me what you did on your $1 million company, I love this had a conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you can show me that, hey, you know, and I can tell you, you know, Russ he's not somebody who's like, you can't tell me that. He's not like that. Man, that brother he's always looking to learn and grow and take in insight. I mean, he showed me that time and time. It's amazing that somebody like him, you know, is willing to listen and ask and for feedback. And so I've seen a great leader in Russ, man. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of this. I'm like, man, this guy about it. You know, so he has all the great qualities of a leader. He's still teachable. He's still learning. He still always shows up. He doesn't back down for a fight. He puts the proper people in place. If he knows he can't do it, he knows how to delegate. He leads the right way. We're talking about leadership qualities. You guys get a chance. We're not talking about you guys, but people following us on this thing. Google the qualities of a great leader. That's what I want you guys to do. Google the qualities of a great leader. So again, what I want you guys to do is go off the facts and not just what people are saying. I ain't trying to like take over this, but it's just bothers me.
No. Terry, you know what you're doing, right? So now you're gonna have to at least come on here when you're free, because I know you're a busy man, and you're gonna have to educate.
Yeah,
you have to educate us.
Yeah,
that's all it is. And you know what, brother, you haven't lost yourself, because I look at some people, and I look at them, and they lost. Like they're not still yourself. You know what I mean? You understand where I'm coming from? Right. A lot of us is lost, man. Just to get to that level, and I see you're grounded, and I know why. It's that upbringing we had.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm excited, man. I'm just every time y'all come on now, we got. I don't know. We got some competition. It's Terry and Michael show.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Y'all seriously, y'all inspired, man. I mean,
not at all. Just happy to be here, man.
I mean, I inspire in my own way, but man, y'all just. I think that just comes out of y'all, man. That's like effortlessly, man. It just comes out of you because that's the natural way that y'all talk.
It's real, man. Michael inspired me all the time, man. We talk all the time. I said, Mike, man, I said we need to do a Saitama men's thing. I said we need to all get on a call or something, and all the men at Saitama and inspire one another, because it'd be some good stuff, man. Mike be dropping some gems, man. And I said, we need
to you definitely do.
Yeah. Do it, and then you allow all the different brothers to share something, or I don't got to just say the men and say Tom, because we got women here too, but just kind of like a way where you give everybody opportunity to say something and share and make their own impact, because we all need it, man.
That'd be good, man. Just a Zoom call so we can see each other.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man.
Yeah, that's love. Dang,
it's the reason why we're all attracted. It's the reason why we're all attracted.
That's why I need another job. I can't be doing this. I'm tired.
What you do, Vern? What you do, brother?
I'm a hotel manager on Joint Base Andrews.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good stuff, man. That's good
Yeah, it's
stuff.
a nice little gig, it pays the bills well, but I think it's time for another change though. Sooner than later, probably. I love my job though, but I think I got another calling now, another purpose. So, and I think
You got
Terry
some
has
great options.
AOL. He has some AOL.
The hotel electricity went out.
Right. The entire router has gone down. I'm like, man, this went for a real good conversation to
No,
a swirl.
they said, oh, he's spending too much. Cut him off.
Yeah, Terry, a powerful dude, man.
No,
Having a chance
man,
to
y'all both
talk to
are
that's a powerful
inspiring,
dude.
man. Y'all both are inspiring. That's
Appreciate
why I
you.
need to be around brothers like y'all, man. I mean, Justin, Cuff. I mean, I just want to be around positive people, man.
No
Yeah.
question.
You don't understand, man, how much negativity can just drag you down.
No doubt.
He right back with us.
Lost him.
Oh, there you go.
There he is. Did you
Yes,
change
sir,
your
but-
shirt?
No,
It's a different view, but it did seem
Oh, okay.
Be like, yeah, this shirt, I had to change this one.
You had to change it after the sermon. I had to change my shirt. It was wet.
Exactly. Yeah. Get my water.
I know that's real.
Hey, we need you and Michael Thompson. Y'all need to get some rest because y'all know y'all gonna be up at 5 or 6.
Yeah, doing something else again.
Man, this has been a great conversation, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
Most
We
definitely.
appreciate y'all, man. This is a place, before we go, this is a place that Saitama, that's a hug. I gotta give her a hug every time I see her because she's that awesome.
Yes, she is.
But this is a place, and I just want everybody to kind of take inventory for a second, before we go. Just take inventory and just look around. Look around at the panel, look around at the chat, look at the quality of just people, the quality of the mindset of us as a unit, all together. And you just consider that and consider all of the great opportunities within just our togetherness, just our, coming, into one place, and the magnitude and the power that we all possess collectively, because all of us have a unique skill set, a unique calling, because we're all here for a purpose. You got to understand, we're not here by accident, right? The time of where we are, the timing of where we are. And Vern always talked to you about what's called the power of place, how important it is in this place and in this moment, right? It's a window of time, and we're here. We're blessed to be here. There's a reason why we form these relationships. There's a reason, it's a calling, I would say, why we're here now, why we're here in this, why we're here in this moment. You have to understand everything that has happened in our lives, in our past, it led us to this moment, right? This moment to not just hear about history, not to just read about history, but in this moment to create it. And we're able to do it together. There's so much power in that. And I'm so grateful, for this opportunity. Look at the people who we're meeting. Look at the people who we're connecting with. And we're not just meeting each other in passing. We're forming long-term, enduring relationships. That's what's so powerful. Business can kind of come and go, but when you build relationships, you can build anything together. So that's why I take great solace in knowing that we're able to work together this way, that we're able to gather this way, connect at the heart, not just at each other's minds, or certainly not just at each other's pockets, right? We're here to connect at the heart, to build something that's going to change generations. That's like a responsibility. So we know we're here. We know we have this. We know this is good. We know all of that. And we actually know that we're chosen to be here, because there are a lot of people who are struggling, who are hurting, who wish they had an opportunity like this, who wish somebody would knock on their door or ring their phone and just say, hey, I have something for you. They wish it. I guarantee you're going to work with people like that. I guarantee you have people like that in your family right now. I guarantee you're going to church with people like that. You're going to school with people like that who just wish something, somebody would open the door and give them an opportunity. And we have it. And guess what? We are blessed to have it. We are blessed to own this. We're owning this moment. That's a blessing. That's a miracle for some people. You know where we're headed, and we're chosen to be here. That's why I love the opportunity to be on this call, Cuff. It's an amazing situation that you have created, sir, with your focus, your dedication. When I remember when you said you started, it was only one or two other people on this call. And I want you to step back, my good brother, and take a look at what you've attracted. Take a look at what your commitment and what your dedication has created and opened the door for. We get a chance to share. We get a chance to express ourselves. We get a chance to connect because of what you've opened, what you've decided to be dedicated to. And then you bring Justin on as well to play his part and certainly inject what he injects, his positivity, his understanding, and certainly his commitment and dedication. And then Vern bringing his knowledge, his commitment, his dedication. And we all unified together. And then, I'm blessed. I feel awesome to be here. I'm so glad that I took that very first invitation. To honored to be here. And I want you to know that. And then now have an opportunity to connect with Terry. And it's going to be more. There's going to be more. This is going to be that place. This is going to be that place that people come to. I'm telling you, it's going to be that place that people are saying, no matter what else is going on at 10 o'clock, 10:30, we at least got to slide in through Cuff and the Dip show. And it's going to grow from here. But just know that the seeds that are planted here, just know that the ground is fertile, and the seeds that are planted here is going to create a harvest that we, our family, our kids' kids are going to be talking about for generations to come. Everything that's happening here is seed. So I'm proud of everybody, loving everybody that's here, and this is only the beginning. I promise you, with everything I am as a man, it is on the way. I guarantee you that. On the way.
What's going on, Stacker?
So, Saitama Stacker, how you doing?
Guy Stacker.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, I gotta take all this in. Then I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm tired.
Man, I'm trying
to be up, because this is inspirational, man. It's like I can't wait, man. That's all I gotta say. God put me through all what He put me through, all those mistakes I made. I missed so many opportunities. Instead of buying $30,000 worth of Facebook, I paid my car off, but I still had 25 shares. I mean, at $26. So you just imagine, but I wasn't ready at that point. I would have probably blew that money. If I had a chance to get Netflix, I probably would have blew that money too. But I'm ready right now to execute what God has really focused me on for since I was a little boy.
Amen.
That's why I have to understand, this is what He prepared me for.
Absolutely.
And I'm very happy, and I'm blessed to know all of you guys on this thing. On this goddamn channel, man. This is inspiring, man. And you always don't always shortchange yourself, Cuff. But bro, you have the most inspiring story. Bro, some days I don't feel like getting on, bro. I just remember what you've been through, and I get up, bro. I get my sorry butt up. My back be hurting, bro. Sometimes I don't feel mentally there, but bro, if you can do it, I can do it. Are you serious?
Sure.
That's how I feel.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, whether it be in the chat or it be a guest coming, man. It definitely is it's fun and informative, and I love the feeling of it each and every time. So I like the fact that people enjoy themselves while they're here. So that's my main goal of doing this. So,
and you got it, bro. It's a relaxed, chill atmosphere. But see, we can get serious and get educational at the drop of a dime, man. We could throw a little joke in there, but that's how families are, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Man, I'm definitely thankful for Cuff. I'm here because he took a chance to let me on one night.
I was questioning that for a long time, but
and I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
No, I was just like, why is this dude he got to loosen up? And guess what? He did. Look at him now.
It took me a couple of weeks.
He has his own show now. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm proud of you guys, bro, because I'm older than y'all. I can say that, so I don't care what y'all say. Except Mike, I think he might be older than me. I don't know.
No, I'm always younger than you. No matter what, I'm still going to be younger.
That old that smile. Nah, I'm gonna get my smile together too, and I get my Saitama popping. All gold. Nah, I'm joking. That's some down south stuff, though. I wanted to do that when I was younger, though. I wanted a mouth full of gold. I'm glad I didn't do that.
Grilled out, huh?
Glad you did. We're glad you didn't do it. Also,
I wish you would have done it like one time, just so there could be a picture floating
Nah, I
around.
was thinking about getting like those done though, like because I already got like 2 in the back, so I don't know. You know how people are. You know, you get just a little bit of money, start acting, doing weird stuff like, oh, let me go get a motorcycle because Cuff got one. No, thank you.
Man,
no, thank you.
I'll just videotape you. Have a production crew. That's here you go, Cuff. Ride around.
Thank you.
Nah, man, for real, man. Y'all know it is 1:34. You know I gotta go to bed.
oh yeah, we wrapping it up right now. Does anybody so we can whoever has something to say first, we can go ahead and
Well,
sign.
I'm saying this first because I'm not about to get clowned and everybody in the chat. Yeah, Saitama Vern went last. He did. Boo boo.
Look,
Let me go first.
It's the
Hey,
like
chat. Terry's going and Michael's going, so I'm gonna just say bye. Y'all take care tonight. That's all I'm saying.
I just went. Terry going last tonight. I just went. Terry going last tonight.
Hold on, what we doing? What we doing?
You don't even know.
We're doing the goodbyes, and Mike usually close out, and he kills everybody. So I usually go first, so it don't be too. I keep my,
Oh man, no, I'll
This
just go ahead and say, man, I just appreciate hopping on here, meeting Cuff, and is it Jonathan? I'll make sure. Is it Justin?
Just a man, but it's Justin.
Justin, yeah, meeting Justin, and Justin, you're powerful too, man. You know what I'm saying? You got like that hidden giant, man. You got that soul in you, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's needed. You got like that spirit of like, yo, you chill, but if you mess with him and his people, he gonna ride.
yeah.
coming at you. Coming at you. Strong too.
Thanks.
I hear it in his voice. So that's good stuff, man. But I just appreciate being on here tonight and being able to share. I would just say, man, and nothing to do with crypto, but I would just challenge everybody to try to be a light wherever you are, and try to listen to your inner spirit, man, to be an encouragement to somebody, because you never know what somebody's going through.
Facts.
Always like to say, tomorrow's not promised. You got people who go to bed thinking they're waking up the next day and they don't wake up.
Yeah, man.
I would like to challenge all of us, don't put off those things, for tomorrow what we can do today. Look at people you can make an impact to, call somebody you haven't called in a long time. And if you got something against somebody, get it right. This family, get it right, because you don't wanna leave this world, with bitterness and contention. Get it right. So like I said, I feel like, my purpose is a change agent. You know what I'm saying? Is to help people to think different and man, just try to make that impact. So I'm telling you, man, when you just kind of come down to a human level and just kind of a one-to-one and just really on it, just the human side, that's going to open up all those other opportunities that we all want, people that you're chasing for. You know what I'm saying? Like just coming down to a human level and trying to impact as many people as possible. Try to change as many lives as possible. Sometimes it's with a smile, man. I ain't trying to sound sappy, but I'm telling you, man, some people, they just need a smile. Man, why this person smiling? You know what I'm saying? And you can tell them. But again, you never know what somebody's going through. I don't care how good they dress, how well they do their makeup, even how big their smile is. You never know what somebody's going through. So take the time, open your mouth, say something encouraging. Make deposits. My my father-in-law always says, make deposits into people's life. Don't always look to withdraw. Don't always, I like to say, don't try to make a withdrawal from a bank you never made deposits in, right? So, don't always try to take, but be a giver. And hey man, just make your impact the way you make it. Everybody does it different. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you're here on this Zoom call for a reason. I mean, this call, StreamYard call for a reason. And it's not by accident. You know what I'm saying? And I think, it's not just about crypto. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about cuffing the dip. You know what I'm saying? You got people dipping they low in life. That's what we doing. We cuffing the dip, and on crypto we cuffing the dip in life. You know what I'm saying? We bringing people up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here for. If y'all don't never see me another day in your life, I want to make my impact tonight. To say, hey man, don't just be about self. You know, see who you can make an impact to. You know, somebody close to you, your husband, your wife, boyfriend, cousin, somebody. I'm telling you, man, it'll go a long way, man. If somebody you don't know, take the time, tell somebody, hey man, you're beautiful. Hey, your nails hey, I love your nails. That's nice shoes. Love your outfit. Hey man, love your hair. Oh man,
That's
I
what
love
I've
your
been doing
smile.
lately too. That's what I've been doing. I've been effectively trying to do that, especially with brothers, because we don't never compliment
We
each
don't
other. I've
do
been
it.
doing that lately, and it's been received. So it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you got to be intentional. Last thing I'm gonna say is be intentional. You know, people like to say, I wanted to be organic, man. You got to be intentional. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say that, figure out how you can be
Be
intentional.
intentional.
Yeah.
Remember that, chat. Be intentional.
That's
Powerful.
right. Yeah, that's reasons like that are actually why I come on like days and nobody else comes on, like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I literally thought to myself, I didn't even feel good. I'm like, man, there might be people on there that want to chat and don't have nobody else to chat or don't have a way to connect to these people. So you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and give them the platform to actually, you know what I mean, have those discussions and feel like they have the support like they normally would. So just small stuff. But Justin, go ahead, since Mike allegedly said he already did his. And then
Already went.
Make it short, because you following up Terry. You know that's gonna go. Like, just hurry up, bro.
I know I ain't following Terry. I ain't following him.
Whatever,
Man,
man.
what a night, what an evening to honestly just to get to sit back tonight and get to listen and absorb and try to be a sponge because the words, the wisdom that we heard tonight is truly it can be life changing if you take it and apply it. So I hope that you were able to take a little bit of what Terry said and what Michael said. Because these guys are spitting knowledge and dropping knowledge bombs all over you all night. So hopefully you were able to take some tidbits. One that really stuck out to me, and I wrote down for y'all know I'm a note taker, but I wrote down, what's your dash? That really hit home with me. What is your dash? So that between birth and death, what do you make it? It's up to you. So it's up to you to create. It's up to you to get up and fight, even when you feel like laying down and being self kind of loathing in yourself. It's all about that get up when you get knocked down.
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. What is wrong with people?
But man, I will wrap it up because, man, like I said, these guys here, they said enough, and nothing I'm really going to say is going to top what they said tonight. So 2 things in this world you can control at all times, chat. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive, give 110% in everything you do. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for showing up again.
Hey, Coach, can you put the pull up crypto nerds post? That's what I laughed at. I did not mean to laugh, Justin. Thank you.
Good night, fellas. Remember to keep thumbs away from Burn.
I just want to talk about Justin, man. Can you hear me?
Breaking up.
A little AOL.
But listen, Justin. Hey, man. Justin, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you got a powerful gift, man. Your voice is something, and Mike knows what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
It's something that we call. I ain't trying to get spiritual at all, but you have something they call it. It's like an anointing gift. You special, man. Like it's in your voice.
Have you heard that
I'm
before?
hearing you talk. You somebody ever told you that?
I have. I've heard that once or twice. Yes, sir.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, you anointed, brother. It's something that you got that's deeper than wherever you. I don't know what you do, but you got something in you, man, for the world. And you got to figure that out, man, because you're a powerful guy, man, and you're more powerful than what you think you are.
No question.
I just hearing you talk, like, yo, this brother, you're a great orator, but it's something that you got that's on you. That's a gift. You know what I'm saying? And you got to figure out how to take that to the next level, man. So I just want to say, I don't know what you do for, in life or whatever, cook whatever, but whatever it is, it's a bigger plan for you, man. So hope you accept that. But I feel it coming off you, man. Good energy.
I definitely accept it, and I appreciate it, man. And YouTube is what I do. This is what I do. I stream with Cuff at night, and then I have my own show. I go at noon every day here in the Central Standard Time. So
But
this
you're
is
missing the
this is
point.
mine.
You got a gift. It's going to be more than this, man.
Exactly.
You're gonna. That's why I stick with this channel, man, because y'all both are special. I'm saying y'all just don't realize how special y'all are. That's why I'm just sticking around for the ride, because I'm not special really. So I would just jump on y'all back.
The results is that's a lot. So, Mike, you gonna stick to that? You not doing no outro.
Mike acting different. He got new, he got stuff. He acting different now. He like,
Mike knows he got something else. At least one more line, and then I can go ahead and wrap it up from there. But
it's what I know and what I feel already, and what we already know collectively is that we are in the right place at the right time. This is the one that's going to pay you back for all the ones that didn't work before. It's here. It's the reward. It's for the sacrifice. It's for everything that you've experienced before, and everything that didn't quite get you to where you felt it should get you. This is the reward. So this is why I feel we honor this moment, we cherish this moment, and we maximize this opportunity because it's here for us, right? This doesn't happen by accident. Like I said before, none of this is by accident. It's not chance. It's not happenstance. This is a chosen purpose and destiny that we are here right now, here together. I mean, come on. I've been a part of a lot of things, but guess what? It's in my time, it's 1:45 in the morning. My time right now.
I know.
1:45 in the morning, right?
Yes.
And guess what? Do you know how powerful it is to get a collection of individuals together for a common purpose, a common goal, and we're actually excited to be here at 1:45 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's a very powerful aura about this whole experience right now. And in this regard, that's why we have to actually take inventory of where we are. Take this moment, take these moments, because these moments are things that are seeds that are planted, there are relationships that are built. This opportunity to collectively grow together and win together, how powerful is that going to be? Like the other side of this, like the other side, right? Meaning the harvest of this. Can you imagine we get to share in that? Do you know what it's going to feel like to know that wherever you are right now, in the very near future, everything's going to be different. How about that? What's that feel like, man? Everything's going to be Vern. Everything's going to be different. Justin, everything's going to be different. Bree, Christian, Saitama, Empress, Ed. Yeah, think about it. Everything is going to be different. So imagine what that's going to feel like. So I ask you this, isn't it worth it to just hang tight? Isn't it worth it to just collectively join together? Isn't it worth it to make the time and the effort to just create an environment that we're all happy to be a part of? That's why I don't pay much attention to negative. That's why if people want to be negative, I don't pay much attention to it, because there's too much goodness here. It's too much opportunity here. It's too much of the other side here, right? And so I get overwhelmed to a degree from an emotional standpoint, because I recognize that the people who you see today, like the enemies that you see today, whatever those enemies are in your life, whatever those enemies are in your mind, whatever those enemies are in your situation, you're in a position to where the enemies you see today, you will see no more forever. So imagine what that place is going to be like. The way your friends look at you, it'll never be the same again. The way your family looks at you, it'll never be the same again. The way people, literally, the way people that don't even know you, the way they see you and look at you, it will never be the same again. So just understand and recognize you are the miracle for your family. You are the blessing for your family. You were chosen to be the miracle for your family. That's why you've been through so much. That's why the road seemed to be so tough, because you had to be conditioned for the greatness that's about to be bestowed upon you. So you have to be able to handle it, because it's going to be because of you that's going to move your family, that's going to move your generation to the next level. It's going to be because of you. That's why you're chosen to be this. That's why you were chosen to go through what you've been through. So be grateful for the challenges. Appreciate the challenges. You know why? Because they prepared you for what's about to come, or what's about to be bestowed on you. You know why it's going to come on you? Because you're ready for it now. You know why it's going to happen for you this way, this big? Because it's your time now. It's our time now. It's our time to win. And so we're here to win. And I'm excited because we're all doing it together. Nothing more exciting about being successful with people you love. And guess what, everybody? I love you. I'm excited for you. There it is.
All right. Now, wrap it up, Cuff.
Why? No problem, my brother. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a great night. I believe I did. I think everybody else in the studio audience did, or the chat rather. Man, I can wrap it up behind that, but Mike kind of killed that point.
I can't stop laughing because of Vern, man. I'm trying, but come on, man.
No, but seriously, guys, I feel like we were all definitely put here for a reason, and the reason is we all kind of compliment each other, and with us complimenting each other, is kind of like our explanations mesh together, and I think it speaks to everybody within the crowd because everybody thinks different. Everybody receives things in a different manner, so they might. Well, Mike saying that, you know what I mean. They might like
Terry sleep, right?
Layman terms. What? So what?
No, Terry sleep.
You said Terry would sleep. He said he fell asleep.
He probably fell out the chair.
I'm dead. You know Terry didn't fall asleep. But yeah. So like it's great being here for each and every one of you guys. I really appreciate it. And everybody who was patient enough to wait for the information to come out, even though we did not receive what we were looking for right today, but it could come tomorrow, which he said there's a good possibility of tomorrow. So we will look out for that and that information, and we're gonna hold tight until then. So until that time, guys, you guys go ahead and keep cuffing that
dip.
We enjoyed you guys, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night.